Hey, welcome back to another live stream with NintendoCade. Hope you guys are doing good. Today we're doing something a little different. Right, Eva?
Yes.
It's Evelyn's idea. Someone's idea.
Yeah, because we just had the Nintendo Direct, and I felt that there were a lot of information, and there are some information probably I want to make sure everyone were on the same page because, I mean, it's understandable. There were a lot of games announced, so we don't make sure that we got all the info.
All the info for you guys today. Like Evan said, it's a lot of stuff that was revealed or not revealed during the Nintendo Direct. Maybe you glanced over it and not know about it.
Even for us,
we had to look up things, and I think this live stream is for you. There's tons of games that's been announced, and everyone plays different games. So, as we mentioned the games along, maybe if you try, and I think that these are the ones that we curated that I think that piques most of you guys' interest, or at least spans the attention for most of you guys that are interested in these type of games. A lot of them are famous, and a lot of them new as well that caught my attention. I think that these are the games that are worth your time, I guess, in a sense, right? Some of the games they're announced obviously are new to me, so I mean I know every detail, but they piqued my curiosity to put it on this list today. So if you ever wondered, oh, what is Danny's interested in, this is your stream, you know, or at least got my attention to like really look into it maybe a little bit further as the game comes to launch and all that stuff. So if you guys are interested in me playing it down the line, or just get a preview of it, or get a feel for the game, if it's up your alley, then obviously let me know, right? I'll let Evelyn know if she could play the game or stuff like that, right?
Yes, I mean, besides the AAA game for Nintendo Switch 2, and also there are some games on Nintendo Switch, there were a lot of third party, and then as we always say, you have to support third party, so the more the merrier. All the games come on the Nintendo Switch 2, and perhaps your favorite game will be coming soon. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? You know, like if it wasn't a game that wasn't announced on your on this Nintendo Direct, it is what it is, right? That's how I say it. But if you're like a Mario fan, unfortunately that's not the case. But as a Zelda fan like me, I'm all satisfied. I'm a Xenoblade fan. I'm very satisfied with that. In fact, they kind of granted exactly what I expected. A Mario game, I'm okay. You know, I'll be honest. This is NintendoCade Direct Talk. So this is a series. I want to make it very clear. You guys are wondering, this series we've done in the past. We've done in the game room in the past. If you were, with us all that time back, and we're gonna start gradually bringing it back. So we give you a really direct talk with you guys. This is real stuff. This is where I express my real opinions on certain things, or not. No, I'm just kidding. It's mostly honest opinions, always. And it's like a dialogue where I'll get to talk to you guys like one-to-one. Well, not one-to-one, as many of you guys in chat, and then me and just one person and Evan as well. But at least we give you guys a more direct approach attention in communicating about our feelings for certain games and certain topics and stuff like that. And this is what the series will be from here on. So it's NintendoCade Direct Talk, and with direct talking about the Nintendo Direct that just passed not too long ago, right?
Right. I mean, I understand there were no Mario games. I mean, we love Mario. We grew up. If it's not because of Mario games, we wouldn't be able to play or get into Nintendo to play game on up to today's day. But come on, we all know it's gonna come. It's just a matter of time. We did say that we rather they take time, and then boom, when they announce it, it's all polished and good to go. I'm sure it will be. I know it will be.
It's just I always say, being a Nintendo fan, especially the OG ones like me, I'm a very OG fan. I played the NES era, okay? So just letting you know, from the NES to now. And with that in mind, as a Nintendo fan back then, they very few and far between, to be honest.
That is true.
There is like side games that come out, like the other games inside the main line, you know what I'm saying? But like, just take the NES. I just mentioned it. Like on the NES, there's like 3 mainline Mario games that really kind of came out, even if you want to count Super Mario Bros. 2, right?
The whole system.
The whole system.
Era, I guess, right?
Think of Super Nintendo. How many mainline Nintendo Super Mario game was released for Super Nintendo? I mean, if you want to count Yoshi's Island, I guess. So I mean, there's Super Mario World. Mario Kart is not a mainline thing. I'm talking about like the platformers. You know what I'm talking about? The platformers.
I only play Super Mario World on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
I didn't complain.
That's true. You can't count like Super Mario RPG. You can't count that. That's not like the traditional Mario platformer game. You know, I know there's other Mario games, but to count like the platformer, the main line, if you want to call it, well, that's what I mean. You know, they only come in few and far between. And to be quite frank, you know, Nintendo is very careful about releasing games information or gameplay unless it's polished enough to show it on screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you play other platforms in the history of gaming in time, you know, every company has a different philosophy in terms of when they want to release their stuff, and when they do release it, sometimes it may not be complete. Yeah, I don't know. You know, and they'll have like tons of problems and whatnot. So I'd rather have it nice and polished. Usually that is the Nintendo trait. Once you get the game on your system, you're good to go. You kind of know what to expect. You know, you don't have to worry about like crazy stuff. I don't want to name too much, but we're a Nintendo channel, so we gotta keep it nice and cool.
One thing I will say, we always say that too in every direct. There's no bad direct.
No.
There are always games announced. In my case, I mean, for the most part, you guys see I love Splatoon. But am I going to see Splatoon in every single direct?
You're going to see it every single direct.
If I don't see it, I'm going to get upset. I don't think so.
Dang, Nintendo. Why you not show Splatoon 10?
I want a Splatoon. Yeah, no.
Splatoon 10.
You skip from 3 to 10.
No, because it's every direct, so it should be like 10 by now.
True. So, yeah. After every direct, I always have a smile on my face, and we always talk about it too, because there are games for everyone. It might not be my cup of tea, it might not be Danny. In fact, some games is up for Danny, but might not for me. But I'm happy because then he gets to play a game, and I get to probably watch him, and then I'll probably get into it. And that happened with Metroid. I never ever play Metroid. Only until Metroid Dread. And it just happened that he was not feeling well, and I took over the stream, and guess what? I fell in love with Metroid series, and I started playing the older games.
Evelyn played more Metroid than I do. My entire life. I'm not kidding now.
Now I'm telling Danny, come on, Danny. I'm actually telling him to play Metroid Dread. You have it. I played it on stream, and not only that, I 100% it on stream. So that kind of thing that I always enjoy every Nintendo Direct, regardless of if it's not game for me, but it's other games for everyone, because you know it's all about video games. It's just the joy of playing games, take you away from reality a bit, and then just have fun. That's all that matters. Yeah.
But of course, there will always be some of those disappointed folks that didn't get their, you know, whatever XYZ game, you know. I totally get it.
Yes.
I totally understand. But as an OG Nintendo fan, I think it's worth it for you to be patient and get the big payoff at the end. You want a game that is memorable. And if you're an adult, you know, you're limited time. You have a limited time. Obviously, you have other responsibilities and things to do, right? You want to maximize your time. You want a polished experience. Now, being a patient person, you know, when it comes, it comes. That's how I think of it right now. I'm not like no Zelda game. It's just the 40th anniversary, whatever the anniversary it is. No Zelda game. Like just hypothetically, if there wasn't the announcement that we had, I'll be totally fine. You know, it's okay. I have there's tons of games out there to play, honestly. And if you're like a Mario fan, it's like every single Mario game known to exist, almost every Mario game known to exist, is on a Nintendo Switch system. Literally. whatever, if it's on the virtual console, not virtual, I think virtual console, the OG style, or Nintendo Switch Online, or whatever methods that Nintendo released over the years, it's here. Play to your heart's content. I don't think that all of you have played every single Mario game out there, and I'm not just talking about the main lines. I'm talking about the other side games. The even just recently they released a Yoshi game that is technically a Mario game. Sort of. It is Yoshi, yes. But isn't the Mario kind of universe? Like the Super Nintendo one had Baby Mario in it. So yeah, take it for what it is, right? My point is there's a lot of games out there to occupy your time, and I'm sure you will find your time to be occupied in certain ways, even if it's not gaming. I no doubt about that. It could be movie watching or listen to music,
even
whatever.
For us, there's so many games that we haven't been able to even start playing it. There are so many games. Once you become adult, you have responsibilities. It's just the time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I might have 1 hour or so every day, but it's not the same as when you just play the game continuously, not putting it down, because it's sometimes hard to pick it up back, right? So, that kind of thing. Yeah. There are a lot of games.
There is a lot of games, so, Hey! We get this up.
Blue
Mustang. I got Blue Mustang, good to see you. Thank you for the 90 big months.
With
hello,
the
Evan,
wisdom.
Danny, and chat.
With the wisdom of 90.
Yeah, you got mad wisdom, man.
How you doing? How was the direct for you?
Yeah.
Oh, also, it was early in the morning, the Nintendo Direct, and then many of you weren't able to join us, either because West Coast is probably like 6, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
It was Tuesday, so some of you have work and school, so it's totally understandable. So this is the time that we usually stream. So I came up with the idea, so you know what, Danny, let's just stream our usual time, and then maybe our the usual one will join us, and in that way, because it's more fun with you guys, and then we talk about it and the excitement of that.
I want to ask you guys for your participation. This is a very friendly community. Just chat. Tell me what you're excited for. What presenting the direct? What games you're interested in? Oh, you didn't see what you wanted. That's totally fine. Like I said, I hope you guys learn patience from me somewhat, or maybe exude that energy of patience. And I think that at our age, it's no point to dive so hard about it and like, oh man, my life is over. I have no Mario game to play.
That's true. Yeah. Be patient. Learn to be patient, and then when it comes, you appreciate it. And if it didn't show up a game, from the 50-minute direct, there were tons of games. But just in case, if there's not a single game that caught your attention, just be happy for the other people. I think that's a good way of keeping your mind occupied, and then eventually your favorite game will be announced. Yeah. And the next direct. This is not the only Nintendo Direct.
It's only 1 year since the Switch 2 have launched.
That's right.
We have a long way to go. Albeit, I'm gonna be quite honest. If I compare, and I spoke to Evelyn about this. This is direct talk. NintendoCade direct talk. I told Evelyn, I said, if I had to compare the first year of Nintendo Switch and the first year of Nintendo Switch 2, since now is the anniversary, one year has passed, I can conclude, in my opinion, how I feel about it. I felt that the Switch 1 did have a stronger launch. Overall, it did. It's a different environment at the time, different leadership, different time of place for Nintendo at that time. You think about it, Nintendo came from the Wii U, and the Wii U didn't do so hot. So they had a lot to prove to themselves and to everyone. What the Nintendo Switch original OG, I gotta say OG now, it's weird for me to say that, what it's all about. Get people on board with it. So the only way to do that is always about the games. The hardware can go along so far. It did go far. It sold on the idea of playing it handheld and on the go, and then on the TV as well. That is a very appealing way to cater to a new generation of gamers and fans and alike. Because Nintendo has always been segregated in terms of portable and console. Like for me, if you guys follow me long enough, I always been a console player. I'm dabble handhelds, not too much in comparing to console. I like to play on a big screen. I had a big screen for a long time. I like to play on the audio system, all that stuff. Some people, you guys may not have that luxury, so you play whatever you have in front of you, which is like a Game Boy, a DS, or a 3DS, or whatever the case is. But that's the unifying of both bases together in the system makes it appealing to many people. Okay, so now going back to, they had to get mind share of the new system with the OG Nintendo Switch. So we had like big hitters, and talk about Mario games like Super Mario Odyssey.
That's right.
All right. We also had Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, very big one. I had to clear my breath a little bit. Other games, ARMS, Splatoon. Like within the year, I think it was announced, right?
It was within the same year because Nintendo Switch was launched March.
Yeah. Yes.
So
weird time.
Weird time. It was earlier during the year. So then during that time it was Breath of the Wild, and then towards the summer it was a Splatoon 2. I think they brought Mario Kart Deluxe. I believe that was in the summer. So yes, and then the same year it was Odyssey?
If I remember, it had Xenoblade within the same, around like the same year or the right after.
Yeah,
something
I think so.
It's such an early time frame.
I think so. It was probably during the summer then. Yeah, but yes, during the holiday we had Odyssey. Yeah, Super Mario Odyssey. That was October, I believe. Yes, and I'm sure that holiday, I'm sure there was one big game too. I forgot, but I know it was a packed year. Versus the Nintendo Switch 2, it was just launched on summer last year, right? So yeah, comparing the two, it had a stronger lineup for the first year, Nintendo Switch versus Nintendo Switch 2.
But what I noticed this generation was we don't have as heavy hitters of newer games in the franchise this time around. We have more remakes, if you will, and we had like Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's a new game. So I'm talking about first party. Third party is another case scenario where our third party had to wait for the new hardware to come out, and then obviously now is the time when they start announcing past games on other platforms coming to Nintendo Switch 2, which is totally expected, which is good. It brings a more base to a system. Like I always say, a Nintendo system cannot survive without other games that people play outside Nintendo games. I'll be honest with you, that's more of them than us. that is the truth. No matter how I break it down, not everyone plays a Mario game, a Zelda game, or Splatoon, or Mario Kart, or whatever XYZ Nintendo franchise there is out there. Even for me, I play other platform as well. I know, shocker, right? But you're missing out. But what won't be, it would be nice, which is bringing these third-party games over to a Nintendo platform and expose more of you guys possibly to open up your horizon to play beyond a Mario game. There are people like that. I'm telling you right now, there are people who just play a certain franchise and that's it. I don't understand it personally. You're missing out quite a bit, but you do you, right? Like some people just play Mario games and or Pokemon games or something. That's their whole universe. I mean, hey, people do what makes them happy. But I always encourage you guys to expand and play other things. I start seeing that some of you guys in the chat, which is good. That's cool. If you play like if you start playing like Pragmata, that's awesome.
I've heard some of you playing Pragmata. Danny's waiting for it.
Yeah.
Waiting, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I get to play because I don't have a lot of time. So but that's a game that I've got my interest and it did well for Capcom and hopefully see more of it like that, games like that coming to Nintendo Switch, right?
Well, it's summer, Danny. You tend to play games in the summer.
That is very true. Yeah.
Well, that's a good example what Danny mentioned. And maybe I could say I was part of that group. I was. Now I'm not. Now I'm like, come on, show me all the games, not just Mario. I grew up, for those of you who doesn't know the story, I grew up playing the NES a little bit, and then later it was Super Nintendo. So Super Nintendo, I only played Super Mario World and Donkey Kong Country, and a little bit of Street Fighters games. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I knew. And then later I stopped gaming because of school, and then I didn't have time. And then later it kind of brought me back playing games. And then he asked me, he's like, "Oh, what game did you grow up we play?" And now I knew. All I said is Mario. That's it. He's like, "Oh," and then he was showing me all the Mario games. I'm like, "Oh, I didn't get to play." So I like to play all the Mario games with Danny. And then the next one, he showed me Splatoon.
That's a new franchise when I introduced it to Evelyn. It was on the Wii U. Yes.
And think about it. I only play platform games. I couldn't play Splatoon at all. 5 minutes, I was nauseous. I'm like, then I can't play it. No, I can't. I was nauseous. Then he said, okay, maybe just try a little bit, put it down. And eventually I was able to play 15 minutes, 1 hour, 3 hours, 6 hour nonstop. And guess what? I love Splatoon.
And then guess what? She took over my Wii U. I never really got to see it ever again.
Yeah. And then clocking in all these thousands of hours on the Wii U, on the Nintendo Switch, and now on Nintendo Switch 2. So it opens my horizon on playing other games, little by little. Besides Splatoon, Metroid, and now I'm trying to see if I could play like a RPG, a big world. Like for example, I actually tried last year, 2 years ago. It was Nier Automata. So little by little, I can't fully say I could play because of I still get a little bit of motion sickness thing, but I'm willing to try. Breath of the Wild, I had a hard time, but that was 8 years ago. And then Danny told me, Evelyn, why don't you give it a try again with Tears of the Kingdom? And I love it. I was able to play Tears of the Kingdom for more hours. Actually, I played more than Danny. I mean, not the story-wise. It was more like solving puzzle. Because I love solving puzzle. So, yeah, that kind of got me to play Tears of the Kingdom. And so, yeah, so it's a good example what Danny mentioned. And the moment that like you kind of open your horizon, it's a good and bad, guys. It's a good because you kind of learn from other games. You could learn from story-wise. You could learn doing multitask different way. You could be excellent in platforming, but what about puzzle and I play Tetris 99 too. So that's another one too, hand and eye coordination or things like that. When you play RPG, it makes you think, it makes you reflect, and it makes you see things in real life and compare it, and probably makes you a better person. Like Nier Automata, I think it was this year in January, we actually went to the concert, and we were lucky enough to get the meet and greet. We meet Yoko Taro and the whole crew, and I actually told him like he made me a better person just because of that game. That's how I told him. That's
when you know that the game has evolved your taste. And that's what I tried to do with Evelyn, gradually and slowly. Evelyn wasn't really a gamer, casual. And then as I exposed her little by little, gradually, it piqued her interest. And, I guess sometimes I get people asking me, like, how do you get someone to get interested in certain things? You have to do it personalized approach. And not everyone can play a game well, which is I know that by heart. I see all kinds of comments I get in my videos.
But Dennis always say everyone is a gamer.
Yes.
It's just
how does a person take it? So you take a personal approach and then introduce games gradually. It's kind of like what Nintendo is doing. They show these variety of games. It may not totally appeal to you. It could be like a genre you don't even touch, but sometimes maybe the artwork resonates with you, or the style of gaming kind of looks intriguing. And I look at that in a way like I don't play every single genre out there. That's not even a question. Like I'm not like I'll be honest with you, I'm not like a cozy type of gamer. I mean, I could play it, I can appreciate it, but there are some people may appreciate more than I can.
Right.
You know? I'll give a good example, like a Nintendo game, Tomodachi Life. You know, I'm gonna name right now. Tomodachi Life may not appeal to everyone. It may not appeal to you, but everyone liked it. You know.
I never played Tomodachi Live until just on the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm like, this is so cute.
I mean, I'll be quite honest. I thought it was kind of weird, you know.
But it's funny, and then I showed some cutscene to Dennis, and then he's like, "Oh, that's funny." I said, "Yeah."
And then I kind of understand the appeal. I'm not close-minded to a point where I'm like, I won't try it. I will look at it, but from the trailer, that game is very difficult to convey in video. So like, I'm like, the first thing I saw, I'm like, this is a weird game. That's the first thing I said. I mean, honestly, I thought it was a very weird-looking game. I don't understand it. I didn't really play the original, so I don't understand it at all. But the people who played the original and they loved it, and they have their reasons to love it, and I don't grasp it because I never tried it really. But that's my problem. I never really gave it a chance. But when I saw Evan play, reversing the coin and versus introducing it to me, it's like, I see. Okay. I can see why people like it. Now I'm not going to be like, say outright, this is a weird game and I'm not going to ever try it. It opened my horizons a little bit, and I'm like, okay. I can see myself kind of enjoying this, but set your expectations correctly. And then you get into it, you're not going to go out slashing monsters and zombies and bokoblins and stomping on Goombas. You're not doing that. But you're building relationships, and you're building like this world that all of your people in this nice village, I don't know why I call it maybe Animal Crossing, but
island.
Yeah, island.
Yes.
To get together. And it has these funny interactions that you never really get to experience it outside of gaming, and I think that's the appeal of it. And that may satisfy people in different ways. So,
yes. And you might be surprised. Who knows? Someone in your house, might be interested in that game. And you probably say, "Oh, that person never play a game." It could be, I don't know, your mom, your sister, your cousin, I don't know. And it's suddenly you're like, "Hey, look at this game," and then maybe they get into it. One of the good examples was Animal Crossing, right? Yes, it came out. Well, it did come out the perfect time, and I was kind of happy that a lot of people started to play a game, and they picked up Animal Crossing, and some of them are actually still playing it. I know a lot of us. Well, even myself, I had to put it down because, I have other things to take care. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy to see that. So that people are playing a game that is on a system.
That's a good thing. If it gets more people to play, bring them to the fold. That's the more the merrier. I want to bring one last thing, and I mentioned this in the past, but it just proves a certain point that I said on last stream. But this is a NintendoCade Direct Talk, and I'm going to be quite honest. Like I said Nintendo fans, there's a finite amount, and Nintendo's not really gathering new players because it's just the ecosystem has changed over the years. Gamers nowadays gravitate towards newer players, like younger players. They tend to gravitate towards like anything that's easy, accessible, or free.
Yes.
And obviously, a Nintendo system is not one of them. Primarily, it's not the first thing that kids will play in the modern day. The parents may have grown up, and we still continue to play. Not every one of them, but a lot of them. So the average age of gamers has grown up significantly. Versus if you were saying this in the 90s, the younger demographic will play it. Yes. Because Timmy and Tommy in your schoolyard will be bringing their Game Boy or talking about the latest NES game in the schoolyard, and you want to play it. That's just how it is, But modern day kids, they don't really play it. They talk about other whatever game that is not a Nintendo game. Unfortunately, not even talking about other platforms. I'm talking about just Nintendo itself. And Nintendo games tend to skew towards an all age demographic. Any age can play it. Regardless of look and whatnot. And that's the appeal of it. But at the same time, I think that they acknowledge that their user base will eventually get aged out, and there's a problem. Meaning, like, as we all die out, we will eventually all die out. It's just
Danny.
all must good things come to an end, right? That's how they say it near. Even ourselves. It's the truth. I'm gonna be honest. This is direct talk, right? And when we die out, who's gonna take our place in terms of being a Nintendo fan? I'm not saying there should be a fan base, right? But it's just like we grew up being associated with these characters, like the Mario, the Zelda, the Goombas, the Bokoblins. I'm gonna say the bad characters too, you know, Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2, whatever. I'm gonna name like weirdo ones. Bowser, yeah, weirdo ones. Whatnot, right? The Kingdom Hearts. I'll take your place, Danny. Screw you and your Kingdom Hearts. I'm direct, man. I'm very direct in this talk. You can take my place.
You're not that far from us, you know.
You're not that far.
We're gonna die out.
You are what I say. Joymon is a good. He reached adulthood. The funny thing, we knew him since he was a kid.
We did.
Yeah, and then he grew up collecting his nonsense, Now he collects nonsense as an adult. Same thing. He'll learn. The money used is kind of wasted, but that's another time for another day. Anyway, getting back to the topic games. Yeah, Joymon will maybe not to replace me and you guys because you're not young enough. You're not young enough. You gotta be further than that.
You just crush his heart.
Yeah. First of all, I say Joymon. And even Aiden, you guys have been on Evelyn's Splatoon stream.
Yeah.
We knew them since they were kids. We were grown ass adults, just straight up.
Yeah.
But we older now. We old dudes. And I was thinking maybe they are the last generation to really appreciate console gaming because I know that they played the Wii. The Wii at that time, you look at the time frame, mobile gaming wasn't really a thing. We were still on. Were we still on flip? Were we on flip phones, or any phone in general? I'm not even sure. It's like that era where you even barely had internet on a mobile device.
Probably still flip phone. Like no, not modern ones.
Yeah.
I guess it was probably those BlackBerry or whatever.
BlackBerry. Yeah, that time.
Yeah.
But if you think about back then, your phone couldn't even take good pictures. You could only use it for one thing, most likely. It's making a call, which is what it's functioned to do, right?
Yeah.
And we're all on connected internet. And some people, if I remember correctly, don't even have a computer. Not everyone have a computer. That's correct. I know that. I have friends and neighbors that don't have a computer at that time, which is like a crazy thing, right? And people had cameras, real cameras. Real cameras. And that was the mainstream. So if you wanted the game, you buy a system. Whatever is a portable or a console, you have to dedicate your time to go out there and not just order on the internet and get that system. Your investment is already set just by getting the system. And not only that, you have to buy your games going out there, right? You spend a lot of investment of your time and money to play those games. So right there, you make it worth it. I always use this analogy, like streaming services. And I look at it with an eye saying like, what's the difference of the modern day and when we were growing up? We're unique because we grew up in an era where we had a transition. We're not old enough not to not know the internet because I'm definitely well adept to using computers and doing way beyond what an aging boomer could do. And I'm much more. I think I'm more adept to most of the modern kids too because all they know is their small screen time. But people like Evelyn and I, we grew up in an era of a transition, and so we know how it feels to be in an analog world and what is it to be in a fully digital world. So we have that digital divide coming together, and we totally understand it, and we can make that comparison. And I can go back to the streaming services thing. Just like think of like analogy with Nintendo Switch Online. You have all the games, all the music at your disposal, and the truth is, I have all these games on Nintendo Switch Online. The NES game, the Super Nintendo games, the Nintendo 64, yada yada, all kinds of games. But I barely touched them. I'll be honest with you. I barely touched them. I have it on my system. I mean, I have the games in my collection. I would literally sometime, like, I look at it, I don't know what to play. I'm looking at the list of Nintendo Switch Online games, the retro ones. I don't know what I'm playing. I played all of them already, the ones I'm interested in, but it's sometimes like when you see so many at once and you're like, you don't take a conscious thought about like, why should I play this game? Like, is it worth your time? Back then, you would go into a store and you have a limited budget because you're a kid, right? I'm going to say you're a kid. You all guys are kids. You want to spend your money wisely. You get one game.
One chance.
One chance. And you don't have this, you have the whole wall of games to look at in the store, but you make a conscious decision about it though. You don't just like, I have all these games, it's rarely accessible. And you end up being, just don't even play them because they're just so rarely available. Versus you make the open effort to play the game because you really went out there to get that system, you got that game, you walked out there, your parents drove you there, whatever it is, right? That
mom and dad just gave you the money for just that one game because you did well in school.
Yeah.
And then the next time you get it is probably Christmas. If it's not your birthday, Christmas, or you did well in school.
Yes.
So maybe 3 games a year.
Yeah. So if you kind of understand by now, like, I'm not big on subscription services and stuff like that. In general, I prefer owning my games and I can own them forever. I can do whatever I want with them. That's not topic for another day. But I say we have finite amount of time. Make the most of it. Pick your games well and play it to enjoy it, to be memorable. And that's the thing that I say, like, there's so many games out there. It's unbelievable. But I want to expand you guys to expand your horizons. And we're at a very unique crossroads, from Nintendo Switch to Nintendo Switch 2. Now this is leading towards what this stream was really about, the NintendoCade Direct Talk. The Direct Talk is about the upcoming games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. But this is just a food for thought. I think that like I said, we are in a unique situation where we're a crossover of generations, especially if you're around our age. You know how it is to live in the analog world and the people who live in the fully digital world, like. And I say Joymon and Aiden's like the last of the generation. The next ones after that, they don't play Nintendo games. And Nintendo is catering towards us old folks. Truthfully, think of it. The last 2 announcements, the big ones are like Star Fox 64 remake. Star Fox.
Which is bringing
a retro game from the Nintendo 64 era back. And who's interested? Me. Me. Ocarina of Time, one of my favorite games of all time. Who's interested? Me. And many of you guys too, with Star Fox as well.
Including Joymon.
Yeah,
because you're part of that.
Yeah. He's not young enough, unfortunately. He's like the last era. Because he played consoles. Because the Wii is kind of like the cutoff period. The Wii U is starting to form to be digital already. Because if you think about it, the Wii U is like the era of Xbox 360 and PS3 or 4.
And then
three?
Cell phone too.
Yeah.
So when it's cell phone, then there's games on cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely correct because I could give you one example and that's really can relate to us. Our little niece.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why she is playing games from a console is because of us and my brother too.
Mm-hmm. I push for it. Evan and I push for it.
If we didn't show her that, all she know is only cell phone, iPad, maybe computer. But she's still young, so she doesn't have a computer. But yes, I think that's what the newer generation. Mm-hmm. And then so when we have relative too, young, and they both have a PC. They're young, they have a PC, and all they know games is on the PC. That's it. So yeah, they don't know consoles system at all. But now my little niece, since we got her into and she enjoying simple game, she's like, wow, this is so cool. And sometimes we tell her to play like the retro ones from the Nintendo Switch Online, like the NES, and she like it. And initially it's hard for her. Yeah, she did die from the first Goomba. Yeah, we all saw that.
It bothers me when I say, "Oh no!" But it's young, so it's okay. But like when I see an adult die on the first group, like how?
But she got better, and now she have her own. I think my sister got her Nintendo Switch OLED. Yeah, right.
Yes.
OLED.
Yes.
So yeah, she have her own OLED.
Get the premium one.
Yeah, and Danny and I actually helped her to put the screen protector. I actually got her a case from Japan just this trip.
Yeah.
And then I got her a very cute case because the case in here, I can't find a cute one.
There ain't cute ones here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There ain't no cute one.
Lack of choices here. I'll be honest though. The lack of choice.
Oh, I forgot to get it, but probably I'll get it later.
Yeah.
We actually got a case for our Nintendo Switch too. And we couldn't find one in here, a cute one, nice one. That
I was using my Switch 2 naked since launch. Only like the last month I put a case on it. That's how.
So now she wanna play. She I think last month when she was over at our place, Danny showed her
the case or doo-doo?
Kirby, and now she enjoyed Kirby. At first, because the new generation, they don't have patience. They get frustrated fast.
Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, Evelyn's on point with that.
Yeah, and then we training her.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, try again. But then she died. She died from the game, and then game over. And go back. And we tell her like, you know what happened now, right? You have to go all the way to the beginning. Oh man, why I have to go all the way to the beginning? And we tell her the story. That's how we play game like back then too. Nah, we didn't show her the rewind thing.
She don't know how to do it. I'm not showing her that.
She did so. She saw it and she asked me, and I say, and I tell her, I'm not gonna lie to her. I say that's for rewind. You know what that mean? And I explain to her why.
She doesn't even know what rewind is.
She doesn't want.
This is a kid who never experienced tape before, so they don't know what rewind. So, be kind, rewind.
So I explained it to her. Then she told me, she's like, no, I'm not gonna use that. I want to do better. That put a smile on my face. Mm-hmm. So now she's into retro game playing. She's asking, is there any other Kirby game or anything like that? Now she see anything she want to play. Oh, can I play that Zelda game? And then it's like, you can play later. Like she just walk into the game room and she just want to play every game she sees now.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a little too far,
So I'm very happy that we are able to show her that. And this is come to what Danny just mentioned about the last two announcements from Nintendo is a remake.
It's a remake.
So what does that mean? All of us in here, we need to show our kids or relative or friends, yo, this is my game. I grew up playing it. Look, try. So they're going to try it. And they're gonna continue
the line of Nintendo fans. That's exactly what Nintendo's trying to do. And Evelyn's example right there, and this is really true, is a clear example of it. We made a effort to show them this. Mm-hmm. Versus us, we wanted it because our friends were talking about. You see the TV commercial, you saw like billboards and stuff like that. Oh, you went to any store back in the day. And you went to Sears, You went to Sears.
My gosh, Sears. I haven't heard that for a while.
What are the other games? Other stores?
Other stores.
Software, etc. Babbage's, Funkoland, whatever retail that we know at the time. And you clearly see the colorful box there. At Toys R Us. Or KB Toys. You see those there. You know that's what people are for. They want that, and you wanted it. Versus now, the modern kids, this is not the first thing they want to play. They don't even think about it. They don't care about it, generally. So Nintendo's approach is to diversify their portfolio to kind of encompass media. I mentioned this in the last stream. That's why they have movies. People like us gonna be good. We expect people like us to have kids and and family.
Yes, when we went to watch it. Everyone was in a group and everyone brought their kids, and it was cute because the kids they dressed up the kid. Some were Princess Peach, Mario, Luigi, and it's the parents that brought all the youngins to watch Mario. And not only knowing Mario, Luigi, but hey, look who's there. It's Fox McCloud. And then the kid's going to be like, who is that? Because that's the same question my little niece actually asked her. Who's that? And then now she knows
Fox
McCloud. We actually have the figure. Before the movie, she didn't know. She didn't really ask about Fox McCloud.
Yes.
We have the Fox McCloud, the artwork there. But now, after she watched the movie, she said, oh, that's the one you have in the game room. Bingo. Nintendo did it.
Nintendo did it. Yeah, there you go.
And then
Piques interest.
Yeah, and then now, because kids are curious, right? Then she asked question like, oh, so who is he? Like, what game is that? And then she said, can I try it? Like, she just go like, can I try it? And then they said, yeah, next time.
She gotta get the fundamentals first.
Yeah.
She don't have the hand-eye coordination yet, like the fully adept hand-eye coordination. I always say to anyone, if you want to get into game and you want to master it, Super Mario Bros. Original on the NES is the great foundation. You can beat that game, you're ready to play games.
No rewind.
No rewind though. I don't want to see rewind. That means you're just like rubber banding it all the way through. You know, that's a no-no.
Because if by doing that, you're training yourself, be patient,
right,
and get better at that.
Old games it fosters good habit.
Yes.
We don't think it right now. We're like spoiled in an era of like instant gratification. That's why I take back, like, you know, we live in an analog world and transition to a digital world. That's just, everything applies there, you know. But gaming at that time taught great habits. Like, you know, you have to be patient. You have to learn the game. You have to be good. You have to get good. You know, essentially, you have to get good. They don't like hold your hands and like and tether your way to victory. It's just a lot of games like that. I do feel like a lot of the modern games, including the modern Zeldas, they do that. I don't find them challenging. That's the honest truth. They're good. They're just not challenging. When I play, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like that kind of thing. That's why I said on my reaction for Ocarina of Time, I was like, yes, this is the game.
They're gonna make
it's hard.
They're gonna make it easy, Danny. They're gonna change it. They're
they're gonna put radar systems and tell you exactly where to go. You know,
they're gonna give you all the hearts.
All the hearts. I know, it's not gonna be like that, but you know. I have a feeling
they're gonna have a super easy mode.
Yeah.
Easy mode.
Yeah.
I told Danny, I said, Danny, look, if they don't have that setting or any help in there, new generation is gonna give up easy. And then he's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So yeah, because they don't have patience. And going back to that, and talking about what Danny mentioned before about all these things that we all have in hand. Like, for example, guys could be honest. We actually tell you guys, the Nintendo Switch Online, all the games are there. NES, Super Nintendo, now what's that, GameCube, we have N64, and then Game Boy. How many games did you guys play from there? Be honest. If it's 0, it's fine. I did play during the live stream 2 years, I think last year or 2 years ago. I played a couple, but it's not, I didn't play all of them. Danny, I don't think he played any, well, probably one.
Yeah, I played one. Super Mario Bros. On the NES, Nintendo Switch Online. Like, legitimately playing it through from beginning to end. The reason I played it because I was curious about the latency. Because it's not real hardware, so I was very curious about it because I can sense it right away. Because being a previous competitive player, I do sense latency right away. And that is a game that I know and feel exactly how it was back then. And because I played so much. That's why. But other than that, I barely touch it.
Yeah, so not to say there are great games, but comparing from back then when we could only buy one game, we would just buy just that one game, play it, get good at it, appreciate the game. Versus right now, you're like, I have all the games. I paid for the whole year. I mean, I could play tomorrow. That's fine. And then you will not probably play it. Yeah. That's because you, it's like, you just have everything there. It's easy because you just pay 1 year and then, it's fine. And if anything, I'll rewind and all the stuff, right? It's kind of like being spoiled in that kind of sense.
Hey, Nighthawk, thank you for the 10 jewels. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Nighthawk.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support.
I know Nighthawk said I feel old. Hey, no worries.
Don't worry.
Old school.
Hey, good to see you, Snorlax. Hey, Jordan. Good to see all you guys. I know we were on a roll. I'm reading the chat. I totally encourage you guys to put your thoughts in the chat. This is a dialogue. It's like not dialogue. It's like multi-log. I made that word up. Ain't no such thing. Like we're talking to you guys. It's more like not me just talking, but your thoughts kind of feeds energy to me. And this is a NintendoCade Direct Talk. And if you just joined in the last hour or so, this is just us communicating with you guys with the latest things about gaming in general and Nintendo. Today we're focused on Nintendo Direct. I haven't flipped the screen yet. I didn't even show what we're really here for. Talking about the Direct, but we were like kind of sidetracked a little bit. I want to bring some thoughts for you guys, something to think about. And I know that you guys are old folks, and I know Nintendo, because I look at the statistics on my channel, there are not many kids. It's mostly grown men and less women. It's not a lot kids at heart, I would say, playing Nintendo games. That is just the reality of it. Truthfully.
It's big oof, but
we are all grown-ass men and women playing Nintendo games, and that's what we're here for, you know?
We are honest with you guys, and this is how it is. This is how it's gonna come down, NintendoCade Direct Talk.
That's right. Question: what do you think about Resident Evil Veronica?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
We'll get into that. Yeah. Well, should I just answer that? Because it wasn't part of the Direct, right?
Oh wait, you're right.
It wasn't part of the Direct.
So it was announced.
Yes.
Before, and it was announced on I forgot which one was it. Team Blue or Green, but yes.
Okay, I'll tell you this though. I won't say Direct. Well, maybe I will. I recently popped in. Not recently, like maybe 6 months ago or something like that. I don't know, something like that range. I got myself Resident Evil 4, the new one.
Wait, 5? Wait,
4. Oh, it's a new one. They remade it. You know, Capcom made a remake of it. I was curious. I like Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube. I played it a lot. I loved it. It's beautiful graphics, especially during the GameCube era. One of my favorite games on the GameCube period. The way I play, I want to give you guys a scenario right here. The way I play my games is in a dark room. I play in a dark room like a cinema. I play like a cinema with a big screen and with a audio system. And I booted up the game. I hear the sounds because it's surrounding me. It's all over. It's enveloped on me, and it freaked the crap out of me. In like 5 minutes, I turned off the game, and I never touched it again. I own it. I have it in my collection. I never played it.
I was doing something in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And because I can't watch it, I can't play any scary movie or game.
Yeah.
And after 10 minutes, I was like, I don't hear any sounds. So I said, I actually peeked to the living room. It's dark.
Yeah. I played in a dark room. That's how
then I was like, did you finish?
Yes.
I was like, that was fast. It was only like 10 minutes.
I finished the game. I finished playing it.
I was like, no, you did not. And then he's telling me, it's like, I can't play it. I'm like, what do you mean you can't? Actually, it was laughing. I was cracking. I said, what do you mean you can't play it?
Yeah.
I know I can't. I'm too old for this.
Too old for this, man. At least back then, the graphics were like video gamey. Video gamey.
So I was looking around to see if the game is here. He had to. I think then he hit it.
I had it somewhere.
But yes, it's brand new. The game.
Yeah, it's brand new. I open it, open the shrink wrap, and put it for 5-10 minutes, and that's it. I'm done. Like I couldn't handle it. I'm like, holy gosh, man! I gotta admit, the surround effects is well done. It's well done, Capcom, man. Well done. But you gotta understand, if I change the environment, yes, I could play. But people don't know, I've always played my games in a dark room. I always been like that. I played like the volume's up, like calibrated TV, very calibrated. Audio system is very calibrated as well. It follows the standard and everything like that. So I give a game. The point is, I give a game its best objective opinion about its performance and look and everything, because I've been like that. And I can't play it without not that kind of style, because I just grown up with it. So that game is just like everything combined together, and it's like dang, it's in my face. It's scary.
Here's a funny part.
Yeah.
Aiden, he played him. I think all of them, I'm sure. And then he's actually telling Danny, he's like, come on, Danny, it's not that bad. He's trying to convince.
And I'm like, what are you playing? A Lightroom? Like all the windows open? And I'm like, yeah, he probably did. He didn't deny it, so.
But Aiden is trying to convince
Yeah.
Danny to play.
I played the past Resident Evil games. Like,
so you should be fine, Danny.
But no. Like if I'm gonna play like Resident Evil 3, the Tyrant and something or whatever, it's gonna come. Oh, that's gonna be freaky, yo. They look grotesque. Yeah.
So the Resident Evil Veronica.
Okay, what's my opinion about that? It looks good. I mean, for what it is. Very little opinion about it because they didn't show too much. Will I play it? I don't know. I don't know. And so I take it for what it is with Resident Evil 4. All right. The remake. I play all of the original Resident Evil 4, okay? It's not like I don't know the game. I played Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And I know exactly what they're about. Even Code Veronica.
Come on, Danny. Code Veronica is going to come on a Nintendo Switch too.
I may not be able to play Veronica, but I can play Code Veronica, okay? That's the real game.
But you got to showcase on Nintendo Switch too, Danny.
Yeah.
You got to support the third party so that they more will be
I'll support it mentally. I root for you guys to play, but I cannot play. To be truthful, I might be able to play it in a different environment, but I like to be very immersed in my games. I'm like, I want to give it all my attention to it. Is how I roll my games. So that's why I don't play handheld. I don't feel like it's very immersive. My hands gets crampy. The screen lasts only like 2 hours-ish. That's not optimal to me. I'm like, no. And the speaker sucks. The headphones, it's okay. It's okay. So that's my real opinion about portable gaming. Yeah.
So there you go, Nighthawk. I don't know if will be a stream on that because if Dennis can't play, yeah.
Everyone can play though. I'll watch it. I can watch people play it, but I can't play
That
it.
is weird. Danny told me
Because I'm not the one running away from a zombie.
I said that makes no sense. I said I cannot watch. Neither I could play if anything. But how can? Oh, you could watch Joymon.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch him playing his darn handheld.
Nah, you know how he's gonna hold the Switch.
Yeah, he's gonna hold
like the cell phone.
Like he has arthritis, man, or Parkinson's.
I think that he's gonna get more nauseous.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome.
Good to see you guys. Welcome, Arts. Welcome, all you guys. Appreciate it, and joining this NintendoCade Direct Talk. As we evolve this series, we might head back to the game room. But today, I want to show you guys what the Nintendo Direct is and some information. That's the real goal of this thing that we're doing today.
Well, we did give a little intro
Yes.
leading to talking about the games
Yes.
announced for the Nintendo Direct. Because we did see comments, a lot of people got very sad because there only one Mario game was not announced. And then
My life is over. I cannot live without playing a Mario game.
So,
we are grown-ass adults, we say now.
I was just talking to Danny. I say, that was a 50 fee direct. Like, there should be one game. And then we just brought some... some thoughts and saying that if it's a game not for me, then just be happy for the other that the other could enjoy it, and then also be patient. I'm sure the game will be announced and the upcoming direct. There will be more direct.
Yeah,
that's pretty much.
They're direct 3 years from now.
And also through the whole 50 minutes.
Yeah.
There should be one game. Maybe give it a try
Then
expand your horizons, and you'll be surprised. That's how. I actually did expanding my horizon, and then here I am playing all the games other than Mario game that I grew up playing. And
there's one person here just mentioned Kingdom Hearts like there's no tomorrow.
I mean, I have to give that to him. I'm sure he's why he's excited. I mean, the moment I saw it, I didn't click as Kingdom Hearts. Then he said it, Kingdom Hearts. And I'm like, oh my God. In my mind, Joymon's image. It was in my head.
I still remember the day when they brought the Sora amiibo.
And then he has it very proudly displaying the game room.
It's kind of hurting me. It's hurting me.
But yeah, so yes, that was one of the cool announcements because they only, they didn't say anything that it was gonna come to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes.
But now it is gonna be on Nintendo Switch 2 the moment they launch it. So
yeah,
that is so cool.
it's so cool. Well, everyone in different folk, different strokes, right?
Well, now since we are talking about the excitement,
Okay.
I already get excited. So
All right.
let's go through it.
Let's go through it.
I'm gonna go through. If I missed some, just let me know, guys, because there were so many games.
Yeah.
If you're excited, put in the chat. Any thoughts, put in the chat. We're gonna be sharing, talking. This is that direct talk.
This is direct talk, the old Iwata style, direct talk.
I missed that. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna switch over. This is what we were supposed to do. We got sidetracked. We got penny for your thoughts, right? All right, so this is one of the biggest announcements for the direct. I'm gonna play the trailer, so you guys can. Ooh, ah. Remember this, guys?
Then he said Zelda. I'm like,
Yeah.
There's a land called Hyrule.
Oh, there's a land called Hyrule, right?
Supreme divinity.
All right, here we go.
At the
Of course, I heard that note.
this kingdom,
I know.
there lay a small
I knew that note was Ocarina of Time right off the bat. That's how much I know the game. If you know, you know.
ancient solitary
That's the image of the Deku tree.
Deku tree.
Yeah.
of the
Uh-huh.
forest. These forest dwellers were
The logo, right? It looks nice.
Each had a fairy
So
companion.
this is the Kokiri.
They lived out their innocent lives in
Mhm.
these woods.
I love it.
However,
However,
there was one particular boy
they need to say,
No fairy. I said it right
did
before.
not have a fairy.
Yes, right. It is stunning.
right? Look at how gorgeous.
Yeah.
The hair.
Look at the graphics on this thing, though. So I can imagine, all the other characters.
Right? I mean,
It sets the tone of how the game will look like.
that's all they showed us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna see more things in the upcoming
This logo is
month.
dope.
Yeah.
Woo! Ain't that look cool? Ooh. 2026.
Oh, you can pause it there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
2026.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. That was like one of the coolest announcements. I know that was the last announcement, but we gotta mention it here first.
Wait, announce what?
What do you think?
Oh, I mean, I think you guys can kind of tell me from my expression, from my reaction.
Yes.
It's amazing. I mean, I'm very happy. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I think you guys know that by now. I did play the game on stream some years back in completion. It's one of those games that I played with full focus when I was a lot younger, and it brings a lot of memories. Wanting it during the holiday season in 1998, I believe, if I'm correctly. Now I'm thinking back, 1998. Wow, that's a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, I was alive. It was that one game that was on a lot of magazines for so long. Yeah, we gotta read magazines, back then to know about game information. They hyped it up. Obviously, a lot of the press at the time showing a lot of early builds of the game, especially with Nintendo Power. I had a Nintendo Power subscription. That was one of the reasons why I got a Nintendo Power subscription that year, because I wanted this game so badly. It is the game that really defined how I think of Zelda games to this day, even to this day. Unmatched dungeon design, meaning like it's good, well designed, but also difficult at the same time. Difficult in a way like it challenged you.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter how much rewind you're gonna do, you still gotta figure it out, and that's why it's challenging in that its own right. I think that anyone that can play this game kind of sets the tone and feel of what your expectations of Zelda games, and they did set this style of gaming for many games until Breath of the Wild, kind of change it up and kind of cater to a join my audience, or even Aiden, and speaking of Aiden, we spoke to him lately. Again, if you don't know who Aiden is, it's Evelyn's
Splatoon buddy.
Splatoon buddy. He recently told me something very interesting, and I'm gonna be honest with you. He said this to us. He literally said, as when the game originally came out, in what was it 2017? Yeah, I gotta look back. 2017, the original Breath of the Wild. He wasn't into it. He was younger. Just think about it this way. And as being younger, your taste hasn't fully developed yet. You don't have the sense of like what the complexity of a game or the feel of it maybe not interest you yet. You just have that lack of experience in gaming to fully appreciate a certain game. Fast forward only the last year. Now we went from 2017 to 2026. We were talking about kids who became adults. I mean, I'm talking about here. This is the crazy. He told Evelyn, "Hey, I gave Breath of the Wild a try and I enjoy it. I enjoy it more than I thought." And then he just recently played through Tears of the Kingdom. He put more hours in that game than even Breath of the Wild.
Yes. Yeah. I think he picked up Breath of the Wild, picked it up back because he got in 2017. And he just happened to play last year because of Tears of the Kingdom. So he was worried that he had to finish Breath of the Wild before playing Tears of the Kingdom. And then we told him that you don't have to, but if you want to, cool. So he played it, but then and then later he played Tears of the Kingdom, and he just told me, I think just last month, he said, "Guys, guess what? I clocked it over 100 hours in Tears of the Kingdom, and I finished it." I was like, "Wow, you even beat Danny." Then he's still stuck in the Gorons, man.
There's something about the Gorons just don't let me get through.
It happened Breath of the Wild, it happened Tears of the Kingdom.
But I did not let the Gorons stop me playing Ocarina of Time. That's the answer. It stopped me in Breath of the Wild. It stopped me in Tears of the Kingdom, but it did not stop me in Ocarina of Time. I love the Gorons. I love the Runia and all that stuff. So
I don't know. Hopefully, Aiden get to try Ocarina of Time remake, and then he played it and he said he enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. He loved the puzzle. He loved how the Ultra Hand and everything from the game. So he told me he played it, meaning like he didn't like put it down. He actually played like continuously. So that's good,
Yeah.
And he was focused in one game. I didn't play Splatoon with him during the last couple of months. He was just playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, you lost your buddy for Tears of the Kingdom. I gotta admit, when I was little, I couldn't get past the first area. This time will be different. I'll figure it out. That's the spirit. I encourage you guys to. Well, I don't know if they're gonna make it accessible for the modern audience, but I hope it's as challenging. That's the honest truth. I like my games a little bit more challenging. I like to figure things out. It feels that satisfaction and reward. I don't want to just like holding my hands and like, okay, this is go here to here and here and that's it. That's how I kind of felt like in modern games, but I have faith, but wherever the case is, I can always play the classic. I do have the original game. I can always play it, and the challenge will always be there. I want to see what people will think when they get to the Water Temple. That's gonna be a fun one.
Oh yeah, I remember that stream for the Water Temple.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be 2026.
Yes. We don't have an exact date, but it should definitely be a holiday title. Yeah, I think it's a holiday title.
Because right now we June, right? I mean, they didn't really show us much except that showing the link. So probably during the holiday. So guys, we got a holiday game here.
Yeah. What is this? I love those Zelda games. The one I have trouble replaying is Majora's Mask. I just feel stressed the entire time.
Oh, is that because of the time?
The 3-day time limit. The in-game time limit.
Right?
Yeah.
The in-game time, like they tell you. Is that how it is?
I'll be honest with you. I think if you guys been with me long enough, Majora's Mask not my favorite. I just no. I just didn't like it as much.
We have some friends that they love Majora's Mask.
I played it to completion. Don't get me wrong. I played it to completion. I only played it once. So with that in mind, I don't know the game too well. Compared to Ocarina of Time, I played it like a lot, like crazy. So if you're gonna tell me to play it today, I'll probably like stumble and stuff like that. But this game, no sweat. just like Star Fox, no sweat. I aim for the high score. I wanted to maximize everything I could do with my abilities of the time. So yeah, is it really that stressful? I mean, Joymon is from the TikTok generation, so what do you expect?
It's a timer. Yeah, so it's a timer that keep you like, I guess, stressful there.
Yeah.
Because there's a timer that you have to complete.
You talk to a kid with attention span, a grown ass kid with the attention span of a TikTok generation.
Or maybe try again, Joymon. Maybe it will be different now. Maybe.
Nah, he sucks at a game. He sucks. The fact that I still remember to this day, he got like that T-Rex from Odyssey. Some Odyssey. I'm just gonna roast him. I don't care. He just sucks as a gamer,
Oh my god.
He has to get good. That's all it's to it. I'm all for getting good in games. There is no bad game in terms of difficulty. It's just maybe some are, but most of them are. For Nintendo, there's no bad one. It's just you as the gamer have to get good. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. It's the skill issue. And yeah. All right. Anyway, 2026. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be definitely playing on live stream. Excited to get this this game. I got that game. I just want to end this off with one more note. I got this game with all kinds of stuff. The soundtrack, the game.
Oh yeah.
I got directly from Nintendo through Nintendo Power subscription. So I got a subscription, and it all came in one bundle. It was maybe a $60 thing or something at the time. So it was a great deal, at the time when I got it. So. Good memories. I'm definitely getting the game physically. Just to kind of stand side by side with the original limited edition. Collector's edition. That's how they call it on the original Ocarina of Time. All right. So the next game, I think Evelyn or Joymon will be very happy, I guess. It's this game. Give me 1 second. It's this game here. This is Kingdom Hearts 3. So, little story for me. I played the demo of it on a competing platform years ago. It was during a Hercules segment. And my opinion of it hasn't changed about Kingdom Hearts. I played the original Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2. I want to make sure I say everything correctly here. I never got into it. I felt the story wasn't for me. It was just convoluted. It just doesn't make any sense, to be honest, though. That's how I felt with Kingdom Hearts at the time. I think it was initially meant to be a one-off thing, but it got popular. It was a new concept with Square Enix characters clashing with Disney characters, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy and all that stuff, which is weird, which is fine, I just never got into it. I played all of Kingdom Hearts 1. But anyway, going back to Kingdom Hearts 3, which is coming to the Nintendo Switch. I'm very happy for you guys who have played it. And if you have not, if you have dabbled with Kingdom Hearts on Nintendo Switch original hardware, the OG hardware, it was all cloud. Unfortunately, cloud is not very good because you need an internet connection all the time to play it. And it's not very stable. If you have a very unstable connection, which most people, the case is, it's not very optimal, and you don't even really have the game on your system. It's more like you're just streaming a game onto your system. Whereas now, the Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be on the system. So anyway, I'm going to play the trailer and I'll give you my thoughts of it.
Joymon said he's going to explain you the story easy. This is 4.
Yes. This is 4. Beautiful though, by the way. Kingdom Hearts 4. That Keyblade is back.
Wow.
The classic Square Enix style characters for that's Nomura-san. Tatsuya Nomura. This is so Shibuya.
Yes.
Well done. You probably could see Hachiko, the statue there somewhere.
Right?
Yeah. Music sounds nice. There's one score.
Yeah, it is.
I do like that they have this big creature that you're fighting against. Monster, or whatever you want to call it. Everything looks so realistic. All of a sudden that Keyblade comes up.
Like
And this is Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't know why I said 3. I think I saw
I
like
saw like 3 there.
yeah, 3. I think I keep saying 3 because I see like 3 lines, but it's 4. It's a Roman numeral 4. So it's available. So what's significant about this one? It was previously unannounced for the Nintendo Switch platform in general because it was kind of expected. The graphics was a bit tough to achieve on the original OG Nintendo Switch, and Square Enix went on the path of bringing many of their games to different platforms. So, bring a bigger, larger audience, and hopefully more people get on board with playing the game. So my thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 4, it's beautiful. It looks great. I like the action. I like the tone. It's much better than the previous games. I like going back to Kingdom Hearts 3 when I played the Hercules. I'm like, I don't know. I know nothing about Hercules. I never watched the Disney movie. I don't care for Hercules. It's just not my thing, Unfortunately, that's how it is. But I just me, But I judged the game based on it. I just couldn't get into it. But this one looks very promising for me. I will definitely talk to Square Enix about that, and hopefully we can play this game on stream. So yeah. All right.
So see, Joyman, he's gonna give you a chance. So you're gonna explain him the story.
Yeah.
We don't have a date for this yet because they didn't announce at all. But I don't know. My feeling is movie next year, but who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
But
on the bright side, it's gonna be on all platform
Yes.
on launch day. So that's a good thing.
Good thing. Okay, next one. This is a collection. Kingdom Hearts collection. Multiple games. Like I think it was like 1 through 3.
Yeah,
1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is like going back to what I said. This might be up your alley, especially if you want to get up to speed with the lore, if you can understand the lore, like and what things going on. So I'm gonna play the trailer for this. 25th anniversary.
Wow.
Experience the Kingdom Hearts series in this Ultimate Collection. This song is nice. I gotta admit, it's really nice.
Yeah, this song. Hey, princess.
Jack Sparrow, the Pirates of the Caribbean. You got some monsters.
If the world is made of light and darkness.
Darkness. The true darkness. All you have to do is look inside, and that's where you'll find your light.
Supreme darkness.
Without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light.
It's light.
I hope it can always be just like this forever.
You got Beauty and the Beast in there.
I know.
I will tell you.
I'm a little.
A Nightmare Before Christmas.
I'm a little confused now.
Exactly. You see?
What? Little and Stitch?
My heart made
Mermaid, Little Mermaid,
with each new experience.
Winnie the Pooh? Aladdin?
With all the friends
Lion
I
King.
made.
My friends, they are my power.
Disney's your power. Yes.
I'm always with you.
Spoiler. Just kidding. I'm sure my little niece will see that she would want to play this.
I guess so.
Because of the Disney power.
Yeah, the Disney
Oh,
power.
yeah. Dun-dun.
October 8th,
Yeah, you can pause.
2026.
Oh.
All right, so that's the date.
Yeah, that's the day,
mhm.
October 8th, 2026. And previously it was a cloud version, right? So the cloud version is just continue, and you can purchase the Switch 2 version at a discount price if you have the cloud version.
That's if you the brave soul enough to buy the cloud version.
But now we're gonna have it October 8th. If you didn't have it, if you want to give it a try, October 8th will be there. And I believe, I believe they say Kingdom Hearts 3 there's a demo available. I don't know.
Yeah. So if I play a little bit further.
Ah,
yes.
there you go. Sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, 3 title, 1 great value.
Yeah. So I just before I move on to the next title, I joked with Evelyn and I said like a couple years ago before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I said like, oh, they fans want Kingdom Hearts a new sequel, 3, and it was like only 1 and 2, and it's for a long time. I said I think it has to do with the singer Hikaru Utada is retired at the time, and she's not singing the song. And so Squid's like, all right, no her, no game. You know. And then when she came back out of retirement, and she made the theme songs for Kingdom Hearts 3, and then she, oh wow, you know, they're back with a sequel. It's very what a coincidence, you know, kind of crazy.
Probably, yeah. Probably that's the case.
Yeah. All right. So next title. This is a fun one, a little bright. This is Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. So I kind of said this on my reaction. I said like I was expecting it to be Nintendo Switch 2 Sports Resort. It kind of get a little confusing because this game is exclusive only for Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So,
I think because the other one was just Nintendo Switch Sport.
yeah.
So now they want to add the word resort. But yeah, I think it would be nice if just Nintendo Switch 2 Sports.
Right.
Okay? I think it's probably don't get confused
You're confused. Yeah.
for us.
Welcome to Woohoo Island.
Woohoo Island,
All kinds
baby.
of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets. Bows,
All the OG sports are back.
I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people been playing this one.
Yeah.
I play a lot with you guys too. The other one is Switch.
there are 12 sports to choose from.
Bowling, right?
Wow.
With intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them.
These are the type of games I think it's just fun. So
Yeah.
totally. I'm also all for it.
In boxing.
Definitely, if you have family over,
Quick shots. to
it's
keep
easy
your
for them to
opponent
pick up.
Yeah.
They
'Cause
all know the sport.
everyone understands these sports.
aim for the center of the target and let that
I remember playing with the old classic title. You have the nunchuck and Wiimote. You pull back, and then you like the archery part. Yeah.
bump, set,
Volleyball.
and spike in volleyball.
Ah, that was fun. Oh, bowling.
We're versing each other with bowling, right?
Yes. Right, guys?
In bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shots.
I just that if we play here, I gotta be careful throwing a ball. Yeah.
Don't break the monitor.
Yeah.
to hand your opponent a
This
defeat
is
in
funny.
Thumb wrestling.
Ride
Skateboarding.
using mouse controls in skateboarding.
I think we could do that. You know.
I think we could do that.
Yeah.
Steer with handles and coast
Yeah.
race.
Nintendo gotta bring back. Well, we got a little bit here. Wave race. I love Wave race.
And fly around freely in
And I always think of this like Pilot Wings. It's called prop plane.
Hey, remember adding game for a while?
Plus, you can
The
walk
Wii
sports
brought me
with
back
jump rope.
Yeah.
with the Wii
You can
Sports.
create and
That is
play
true.
as a
Yeah.
sportsmate. Or me character.
Ping pong or table tennis.
Table tennis.
Yeah.
Golf. Oh, playing. Volleyball. Yeah. 12, right?
Yeah.
Sports.
This is your chance to punch Danny in the face if you don't like me.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Exclusive,
October 22nd.
of course.
Pre-orders
Right.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
So October 20th.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so I'll just go to the next one here. So anyway, then that's the next game, but it is a big one. For casual players. So Nintendo Switch
October-
Sports Resort.
October 22nd. Right, guys? We're going to be playing October.
Yes, October 22nd. All right, so next one, Fire Emblem Fortunes. I have a hard time saying this name. Fortunes Weave.
Yeah.
So if you played a Fire Emblem game before, you'll know exactly what to expect. It's a tactical strategy type of game with very unique characters each and every time you play. So I'm going to play the trailer again for this one.
This is the Dagdan Empire. A
Da-
prosperous
I got to get used to saying that. Dagdan
Dagdan
Empire.
Galaxian, place host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Looks nice. Yeah.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
Mm-hmm.
Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, A musician with her sights set on revenge.
They're always on point with the character designs.
Right?
Yeah.
Victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
It's like a Coliseum music here. And you look like you're battling in a Coliseum
Yeah.
here. Yeah, that was my impression. Like, oh, this is cool.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you
It is a
spend
tactical
your free time
strategy
is up to
RPG,
you.
so level up.
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical
Yes.
battles. Consider your weapon's range. And
Ooh.
your
She look good.
strength.
Yeah, she does.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you
Woo.
might turn the tide of battle.
Cool.
Oh, and this
Rejoice with me.
is where we were
The advent
thinking.
of the underworld.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Upon the promised one, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel?
See the hair. That's
The
what I
hairs,
thought about
yeah.
that.
Leave the world.
She grew up.
Yeah, she is right.
I think so.
Be gone from us. The darkest dark.
Ooh. So that's September 17. Ooh. All right. All right. I'll let
Yes,
everyone.
September
the details.
17. And also there's I did put in a commit post so that you guys were able to pre-order if you want if you guys want to get it. How do you say that word?
Dagdan collection.
Which is like the special edition, and that comes with an art book, art cards, poster, and a steel book, and also of course the game.
It's kind of expected because in traditionally any of the Fire Emblem games, they come with this bigger box collection set. So if you're a fan of the series, and they're very highly collectible. I'm just letting you guys know it's very highly collectible.
Yes.
And they retain its worth over the years. Just the honest truth, yo. I'm just telling you guys, and it might be up your alley. So
Yes,
that's the details of that.
And if you are into it, you should get the Dagdan collection.
Yeah.
Earlier. Don't wait until later
Yeah.
because a lot of the special edition or collector edition they tend to go out fast.
You snooze, you lose, right? That's how I say it. Okay.
Oh,
Next one, a big one for me. So we got Xenoblade Genesis. I was really pleasantly surprised to see this part of the presentation, and it's kind of I expected the original Xenoblade. This one was like a bonus for me, so I was like a really nice bonus. So I'll play the trailer. I'll give you my thoughts about it at the end, and yeah, let's go.
アニマは世界の源であった水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れる
This is classic Xenoblade.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。
I love the voice. Gosh.
リューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。
Piano. I love it. Love the score.
That had to do with the stone, the sword.
Yeah.
思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と
She woke with pizzazz, man. Pizzazz with the sword too. That's so monolith.
The world. Look at that. Hey, you can ride it too.
I like these parts right there. Yeah.
なんとなく分かった気がする。
死って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
Wow.
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。
She has that fire in her. Look.
Yeah, she does.
生
So they're showing the group. Like, you know, Xenoblade always have groups.
Right.
I wonder what this animation is right there.
Oh, it
Like,
must be something sad, Danny.
I don't know, right? We don't know.
兄上行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された
Sick.
大地
This is a very unique look.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you could see the
ぶれた神の裏
the whole world in their perspective because the world wrapped around them in some way. I don't know if that's part of the or it's just the presentation for this game right now. There you go. Xenoblade Genesis. Oh, wow. So this is going to be, I believe it's no date for
I
this
think
one.
it's next. Yeah, they probably said that they 2027.
2027, only a year. So my thoughts of the game, it look really amazing. We get to see how the characters look like in terms of Monolith Soft using Nintendo Switch 2. If you don't know Monolith Soft, they're very adept to using the Nintendo hardware. Like they max it out. They know how to take advantage of the system. They help Nintendo directly in the development for the Zelda games and
Splatoon, Animal
Super
Crossing.
Smash Brothers. There's so many games. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
They just know how to muster so much performance of a hardware. So this is the first in the line. So this, as the series will evolve from here, you obviously will see even greater stuff, I'm pretty sure. But this is just the initial start of it. Hey, Arts, thank you for the 63 months.
I heard a rumor you have to open the Sega Genesis app on Switch to play Xenoblade Genesis.
I don't think the Sega Genesis don't exist in my world.
Who did you hear the rumor from? Is it a primary source?
I don't know. Because in the world of Nintendo, Sega Genesis doesn't do what Nintendo does.
Oh.
The Genesis doesn't do what Nintendo does. I know it's gonna hurt a lot of Sega fans. I'm
You
playing
just
up.
hurt us, Merlin.
But then, thank you for the support for the 63 months. I was a little at first when I saw the trailer, there was a section where almost looked like 3 houses.
Yes, at first when they showed it, I said, "Wait, how come it looked like?"
I'm like, is this Xenoblade for a second? I'm like, but when you saw the world where they were exploring and they were on this flying creature, that is Xenoblade.
Yes.
But when it came to like, I don't know, it looked like a monastery. I don't know what you call it, or a church, or I don't know what you call it, a school. So that reminds me so much of 3 Houses. I'm curious. I'm open-minded on that. But I have high expectation for this game. And if you don't know, if you never played the first Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3, this is a new start. So you didn't have to play the first 3 games to play this game. It's a whole new slate in terms of the story and the lore. There'll be some, I'm sure there's probably like some connection somewhere, but they did specifically say this is a new game, a new kind of like entry, like brand new entry of a trilogy, if you will. So,
but I know Xenoblade always have a good story.
They always have a good story, and the characters are very, very well developed, and that's what I appreciate about Xenoblade from Monolith Soft. All right, so we're going to the next one. This is a nice one. So talk about the first 3 games. And if you don't know my history, I got into the series from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I think it's one of the best games on Nintendo Switch, no question. The story is phenomenal, and it kind of ties it up, everything of all the trilogy. I was holding off on playing the original Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because, a lot of time has passed. I don't have a lot of time, but at the same time, I was kind of holding off a little bit because I had a feeling these games will come for a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, and they did. They delivered on this direct. I'm very happy about it. So you get if you play on TV, you get a full, I said on live stream in my reaction, a full fat 4K 60 frames per second, which is really nice. Not to say it really, really needed it on the Switch 2, but I appreciate that. It's great. And it's an RPG. I always feel like RPGs don't need that. It's because it depends on the type of game, as long as it's smooth. smooth enough for me to enjoy, that's totally fine. One of the things, like I did say, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 really needed it, because that game came out the very beginning on the original Switch hardware, and Monolith Soft was still learning the ins and out of the OG Nintendo Switch, and to muster it out, the performance that is needed to create such a vast world, very creative world, is difficult. And the result of that is they had to scale down the resolution quite heavily, and it became a little bit blurry if you played on handheld. A bit better on TV, but it isn't still not as sharp as to kind of give this game full realization of its beauty. So Nintendo Switch 2 is a good way to do it and experience it, like I said, full fat 4K and 60 frames per second. All right, so I'm going to play a trailer for this.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with
4K 60
resolution in TV mode or full HD in handheld mode.
They're showing Xenoblade 3 right there.
Oh, no.
Yeah!
Enhanced resolution and frame rate.
I'm glad you love Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Oh.
Not only that.
Wow, look at how pretty it
Right?
looks.
So this is new. I was quiet with my reaction, like, I don't remember seeing this, and I didn't really play Xenoblade 1, so I held back. But when I saw what I saw in 3, I'm like, okay, that's new. I never saw that perspective. This here, it's like over the overhead or something, that kind of thing.
Other content added to each of the 3 games.
So new content.
More details will be revealed at a later date.
New rare blades, so you gotta draw those out and collect them, right?
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the upgrade pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
Oops. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna just leave it there on that screen right there. All right, so
so you got all these dates. Each of them will be releasing. I think I kind of saw it will be July, October, and December, and they do have different dates for digital version and physical version. So they all release in different time, and if you just want to just get the upgrade pack, because you already have it on the Switch, a Nintendo Switch, the OG one, and if you want to upgrade it, so that will be $9.99 for each.
So if you, like I was saying, you have the original Nintendo Switch version, you want to upgrade to the enhanced version if you want for your Switch 2, it's about $10 about for each one. So
yeah,
it's a straightforward upgrade for that.
And if you never played it, then you have the whole thing for each of them. And also, I want to, because I know I found this information and I want to share with you guys. I don't know if you guys have the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country.
The expansion for it.
The expansion for the Xenoblade Chronicles 2. If you have it either digital or physical, you do get a free update on July 30th. So you get it for free.
Right.
I know at that time they did have for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 expansion pass.
Yes.
And that's only was available in digital.
Yeah.
And if you do have the expansion pass, then you could upgrade by purchasing the upgrade pack, which is $10.
Yeah, so this could be a little confusing. Just to clarify, there's 2 ways to get the expansion of the Torna expansion. It was either by itself, a standalone, or through an expansion pass. So the difference is the same content, but if you do, because the expansion pass essentially I don't think exists anymore.
No.
You have to get the base game, and then that's how the expansion pass work. Whereas if you get the Torna by itself, you can actually play the game, the Torna expansion by itself without the base game. So if you have the base game without the expansion pass, the base game, without it, you just have a Torna, you have a free upgrade. If you got the expansion with the base game, then it's not a free update. So I just want to make that clear. It's a little confusing, but I kind of made sure to understand like what there was a difference. It's the same but different. Yeah, it's kind of hard, right? But yeah, I want to make that clear if you're into getting into that. All right, moving on. That's all the details, right?
Yeah, that's all I
right.
did for Xenoblade.
So the next one. This is a game that
he did not expect.
I didn't expect it. This is a fantastic game. I use this game as a for me for modern day now is to test the performance of a TV and to see if there's any latency, because this is an action, like really precise action game. It has a parry system and a lot of high-end mechanics to fighting. And this is a game that doesn't hold your hands. It can make it easier for you in different ways, but it doesn't hold your hand. Like if it's difficulty, it ramps up over time, and it does test your limit in terms of how you want to take it to beating different enemies. And I totally enjoyed the art style, the look of it, the character, especially the starting of the world building. This is Shiftoff's first foray into AAA type of development. Because before they were mostly mobile. They're a Korean-based developer, and they took this opportunity to make this game. And I followed this from the very beginning. This is a game that when no one even knew about it, I saw the first trailer. It kind of captured my imagination. And I followed it for 5 years until its release, and I got it day one. I played on a competing platform. Day one, I had no hesitation. I usually don't do that for a competing platform game. I usually just wait around and whatever is on sale, and just get it. But this is not the case. This is the game that I delved right in from day one, and this is one that I played through completion. Meaning, they add a lot of content over the last 2 years. It's been 2 years since its release. I played this on a membership stream. If you've been there, you know exactly what it is. But in this case, since it's on a Nintendo system, which is shocking, it was co-developed with Sony Computer Interactive. It was kind of like a toss-up maybe a year ago when I was like, this may not come to Nintendo Switch. And it actually did come to Switch, which is shocking. So they self-published this title, and that's why they're able to bring it to the Nintendo platform.
I told Danny never say never. So yeah, we did see your comment, Jordan. So some of you did watch when we were streaming for members. But yeah, I definitely will be playing it on Nintendo Switch too.
The music is absolutely phenomenal in this game. I can't say about it. It really gets you going. It has from mellow to really hype up energy. And it's the energy one.
I saw this and I'm like, oh!
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Evelyn hears me play this all the time. I hear the sounds.
Sometimes I'm playing Tetris 99. I don't even have the music of Tetris 99, but I'm listening to the background music for this game.
Yeah.
The crew.
I love these sequences. So nice. This is new.
So yeah, this part is new.
Yeah,
Danny's still playing it.
Yeah.
They added so much content that Danny can't keep up with
it. Keep up.
Aww. Sick.
Yeah. That's new too. That's new content right there.
Yes.
Woo, those moves, man. You perform them. You really do those moves. You gotta know, measure, gauges and stuff like that. So this is Stellar Blade coming this year. I'm very happy for Nintendo fans to finally experience this. It looks really. It looked like it was good reception on Nintendo's side with the fans' response and comments and stuff like that. So I was looking into that as well. Definitely give this game a chance. I really encourage you guys to try this out. It's a really awesome game. All right, let's see here.
It's a
Danny, I really want to buy Xenoblade for the Switch 2, and that's from Tony. You should. I like, again, it's really a game that is the true definition of get good. You know, you gotta get good. I felt like I was lacking for over the years of playing because I do have very good reflex, but this game really pushes the limits for me because I play on hard difficulty. I do play boss rush and stuff like that, so it has a lot of replay value because of that. Also, as you play the game, this is the beauty of this game. As you play, you get to unlock different things. You're rewarded with your play, not by paying for something to add to your character, for example. So there's a lot of outfits and stuff like that you can customize with the main protagonist here, which is, her name's Eve, and it's all included in the game. There are DLC that you pay for, but I think it's all included here. From what I see.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when they showed it. So let's see if it's included.
Yeah.
All the DLC, that would be nice, and oh my goodness, all her outfits.
All her outfits, it's highly customizable.
Beautiful.
You play the look that you want to play. You got short hair, long hair, whatever the case is. You want to look like Kill Bill. You want to look very sexy. You want to look very elegant. Up to you. You know, you play how you want to play it, the way you look, and the game rewards you for constant play. And there's just constant additions that were added over the years, and it's all included in this Nintendo Switch 2 version of the game. From what I could tell from playing the other platforms, I have played this, to be truthfully, I have played this on the PlayStation 5 platform, and I also have played it on the PC platform. I have the game twice. This is going to be my third time rolling in. I have on both platforms, and you know, this looks competent. And Shift Up is very good at optimizing their game. I was very surprised how well they optimized it for the PC and also for the PlayStation. It looks phenomenal, and they know what they're doing. So I have full confidence. This is like Monolith Soft level kind of optimization, even probably better, I would say. It was, from what I saw from the trailer, they kept everything look exactly the same. So that's my take on that. Xenoblade coming in 2026.
2026.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this year.
Remember, so when you support third party, it will come more. And then not only that, I know they announced. Well, we saw the trailer for the upcoming stuff.
Yeah, so they did announce the second game, so I'm really, really hyped for that one. I'm like, oh, this is hot. Yeah, they gonna evolve the story more. This is just their foot in the door, testing the waters. So there's a learning process for them. For any game, you know, this is their first AAA game, so there's always hiccup. But this impression on the first out of the gate is phenomenal. You know, no one does anything right for the most part when you first do something. They hit a lot of marks with their first game. So, all right, so moving on. Onimusha, Way of the Sword. So Onimusha is a classic franchise on other platforms in the past. They did come to Nintendo systems, older titles over the years. I don't know too much about the game itself because I didn't play too much of it. The funny thing, I watched my friends play a little bit of it all those years back on complete platforms, and I get a kick out of that. But this might be up your alley. It is a renowned franchise, and yeah, let's take a look.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the sword play action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
I like the look, by the way.
Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure.
Parry.
Deflect.
Yes.
And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path.
It's a get good game.
Also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls
that's cool.
to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th.
All right, so this year, I'm happy to see this one. This was a couple years ago, again, like a year ago. I wouldn't expect this to come to a Nintendo platform, but since the Switch 2 came out, this is a good example where AAA titles come to the system. And I said this a couple years back. The Switch 2 kind of brought parity of hardware technology to the modern era because, again, a lot of developers over the 8 years that the original Switch came out, a lot of technology has changed. Other competing platforms upgrade to their new hardware, and that's why we got to see a less and less trickle of third-party titles. You need third-party titles like this to keep attention to different audiences out there. So this is not be the first thing that Mario fans will play. This is all gray and Mario is all colorful, right? But I think that this game has a lot of potential in terms of getting into an action type of style gaming, and it's fun, it's thrilling, and maybe you get into the character. So give this a shot. So that's my recommendation. So again, I just want to mention all these games are games that I feel like worth your time, and I'm showing a variety of them based on different interests that may appeal to different variety of people that work out.
Oh, there is a free demo, so there you go, guys.
Yeah, so you can do that if you feel up to it and you feel like this is your game. Go on board with it. Yeah. All right, so this one everyone knows. I just have to mention it. It's Star Fox.
Because we're right around the corner.
It's right around the corner.
So
yeah, so there is a free demo of Star Fox. I downloaded it, so I didn't get to play it yet. I didn't have the time, but from the look of it, I'll just give you my thoughts after this little trailer.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Fox McCloud.
Our Lino is gonna be it's from the movie.
Yeah. The Landmaster is back, which is great. All the old bosses are there. Yeah.
The galaxy begins.
Sector X.
Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial, and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
I think that's Meteos from the look of it.
Oh.
I don't remember. I think it's Meteos. Don't call me. It's been a long time I played the game, but. There is a free demo out there for Star Fox. I was a little surprised that they announced that, and they showed the Nintendo Treehouse presentation. I'm pretty much what you saw in this demo, and it gave you a good impression of the game, and essentially up your alley. This is one of my favorite games for Nintendo 64. I put like a lot of hours. I don't know how many hours. In the old days, they don't really tell you how many hours you played. Maybe that's a good thing. Like how. You go to a place, they don't put a clock there, and you kind of spend a lot of time there. That's intentional. That means that you have a good time, and when you look down at your own watch, you'll know how long you've been there. I put a lot of hours into it. The game is not long. That's just the nature of Star Fox games. But the beauty of games like this is its replayability. To get the highest score, to go alternate paths and achieve the highest difficulty possible, and get the high score as well. In the old game, they had medals. They have a medal system where you have to fulfill a certain criteria. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I know back from playing so much of it. And you want to earn that medal, and when you earn that medal, it feels rewarding. The self satisfaction for doing well, right? So I encourage you to get this game. Definitely show some support, and Nintendo's gearing towards old folks for a purpose. So that we can pass along to our new generation. If you have kids or nieces and nephews and whatnot, this is one of those that I think will hold the test of time. It's just easy to get into, but hard to master because you want to get into the harder difficulty stages down the line.
Yes, and they had a conversation at the beginning of the stream, and it was talking about Star Fox. Probably why is the reason we have remake Star Fox or even Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. All right, this one's for Evelyn.
Yay!
Splatoon, I'm just going to play the trailer. I think this speaks for itself.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place.
I like how Big Man's like, with his fins.
There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual, that's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic.
So that's you.
Yes.
The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these land.
So you have a map.
Yes.
So you're gonna look like you're gonna go on different, different islands.
All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights.
But
There's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way.
so if like summer run,
And when you get too close,
yeah, I
they'll
could play it.
attack immediately.
Yeah, attack.
If not, Danny,
The salmonids aren't
I'm scared.
pushovers either, so you shouldn't go
you'll
in
be
blind.
fine, Danny.
That's where this comes in, the exploration bot.
It's sort of like a crab tank, but walking.
Yeah,
You know?
There are some different specials
Yeah.
in here. Like you could even you could even hop in there. See, this is a funny one. I like this one. I think I'm gonna use this one a lot. Different weapons in here.
There's one that continuously fires ink after it's
Why can't we have that, right? Just auto fire.
Yeah.
All the intruders on clan blitz or something. Just keep shooting at them.
Another that spins ink around you and more.
I'll give you a barrier protection.
You can use them together. It'd be
Oh, that's
nice
cool.
if that made things easier, though.
It has those tops you spin.
Yeah, like little. I don't know if it's like curling bombs. The idea.
Yikes. This is tougher than it looks.
Uh-oh.
But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can
HP
customize
damage.
all
Look at that.
sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
That's a salmon run music here. Like style.
More details to cover in the upcoming
So yeah, that's a direct.
Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today,
Yes.
see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch.
Mhm.
Plus, in collaboration,
There's a special Splatfest, so everyone's gonna be playing that for sure.
Splatoon 3, the theme
Okay, hopefully join you guys join her.
Splatoon Raiders.
And it's a collab with that, so that's pretty neat.
More info in the future.
I wonder what they're gonna ask about the theme, like
Yeah.
what you gonna pick.
See ya.
All right.
All right, so
First of all, the game,
Uh-huh.
July 23rd. So everything's pretty much happening July for Splatoon Raiders. So you guys gonna see me and I hope to see my Splatoon crew. They did mention like if you want to read in the Nintendo Today app, read the story how they got into this area.
Mhm.
So they tell you all that, and then starting June 23rd, you could start reading it. It's like a comic. It's
Yeah.
daily, I think. Also, the Splatfest, July 10th to 12th. So that's pretty
so
much.
you know Evan's gonna be playing on live stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want me there, but most likely Evan's gonna be playing, or I'm just gonna be commentating, right? You know, something like that. Like I used to do it.
I didn't expect that they're gonna do a direct for it because today this one they actually show
Yeah.
a little bit more, and previous direct or video they did show a little bit. So I was like, wow, it's a direct dedicated to Splatoon Raider. But hey, I'm on board for that.
Yeah.
Nintendo's pretty good at not spoiling, showing much because want us to experience the game. And so, yeah, that's a lot of things happening for July for Splatoon Raiders. And not only when the game launches, they also have a Joy-Con 2, the deep cut inspire, the
Yeah.
color. I think it's the blue and yellow. That's the Joy-Cons
Mhm.
too, if you want it, to kind of match when you play the game. But that's also on July 23rd.
Yeah. All right. So here's my real thoughts about the game. It looks good. It looks very colorful. As always with any Splatoon game, the action is spot on. It's taking advantage of the Nintendo Switch 2 hardware this time around. And of course, I think Monolith's office probably has some involvement in this game as well, like they did in the previous title. But all that aside, my question is like Splatoon is always known for a multiplayer aspect of the game. Yes, there are single player aspects as well, but they're more like you get Splatoon is mostly for the competitive play part. you know, most people buy the game to play that. But I'm just wondering how much of fleshed out this single player story focused time of gameplay will be compared to what was in Splatoon 1, 2, and 3. You know,
Yes.
like how big of the expansion of a game as it is.
Mhm.
So that's something we don't know until we play the game.
Yes.
But it looks nice, looks encouraging, has a feel and vibe to it with the salmonids and from if you played Salmon Run with Evelyn, you know the deal. You're familiar with enemies and stuff like that. Another thing is like they did announce the new Joy-Cons, like Evan said. If you notice that it looks relatively the same like any of your launch Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
I hope down the line, I'm just speaking like for them, I don't speak for Nintendo. I'm just going to tell you, hopefully they'll make a design that's more external instead of like when you put the Joy-Cons into the system, is the colors are really hidden. The appeal of Nintendo platform and the previous controllers, like I got like tons of, you guys know me, I bought tons of Joy-Cons and Pro Controllers down the line of the OG Switch, and some of them have very nice colors. Like I got a Xenoblade Pro Controller, which I still use to this day.
Yes.
Splatoon, and they have more designs and color. It's just like the colors pop versus the colors on the Joy-Con 2 is more muted. So I hope that down the line, they're going to do a Zelda one to be like gold or something like that. That's Triforce all over. I don't know, like for Ocarina of Time, I will be on board with that. But right now, the color is just, it's just the internal part. It's like a little part of the controller. But that's how it is. All right. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next one. This is a very intriguing game.
Yeah, this is exclusively to Nintendo Switch 2.
All right, so I'm gonna play a trailer. Maybe this is under your radar. It got my interest because of the look of the of this game.
Mm-hmm.
It just harks back to old style anime. So if you grew up back in the analog era, transitioning to the technology era, like I was talking about earlier, you kind of know what this is all about. If you watch those classic animes, you know this is the style and look of classic anime. So it's a nice look to a game that I don't really often see, so it got my attention. So here's a trailer for it. And the music is so retro too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
So you can see there's a split screen, so it looks like two players can play.
Oh, yes.
So you guys, each person do two different things, but leading up to whatever the objective is.
All right, Danny, teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork.
The storm wall was supposed to open next year. Things have changed. At any moment, it could become fully unstable.
So what's the plan then?
What we need are reactor cassettes to activate the settlement shields.
The reactor cassettes!
So these are cutscenes as you play, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So you see how...
Two, yeah.
So people, you guys can play at the same screen too. It can happen.
No, not safe.
Not safe. I see some platforming elements here.
We're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you better run.
Yeah, look at that. Discover together. Overcome together.
Overcome together.
Laugh together.
And scream together.
More like scream. Oh! This is slit.
I'm so excited.
Orbitals for the Nintendo Switch. Oop.
Later.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's cute. All right.
So yeah, September. What is it?
So that's September 3rd.
Okay, yes.
This year. So
it looks good.
If it something up your alley, I encourage you to get this game. This is exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 platform. So I think the game speaks for itself.
We're gonna play co-op, Danny. We're gonna work together.
Right? Work together? I don't know if we're working together or not. Yeah. Right. Who's gonna mess up first? Danny, Evelyn? You're gonna have to find out, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe me. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, the soundtrack. Yeah, right. You want the sound? Yeah, it's good stuff. I was impressed by it. All right. So next one is Pokopia. It's a game that came out. So if you're a Pokemon fan, if you're like a twist of I guess Animal Crossing life, if you will, or maybe Tomodachi life. I'm not sure. I don't know how to describe it. This might be your game. There is an expansion pass that's coming out with it. Evelyn's gonna give you details of that. I guess I'll play the trailer, and you would make your decisions.
We going to
We're going to
Under the Sea. Under the Sea.
Ooh.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath
Pokopia.
the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea.
No oxygen required because we got a
Build
bubble.
structures and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
Oh, no, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly
My
Basin.
goodness, look at that.
There
You could
you'll
do all
find
that.
New furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Oh, okay, so you get
Okay,
all that.
so you got the other stuff. I want to make sure that the game is available now.
Okay.
We know that.
You could go back to the part 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No.
Alright,
Yeah, right there. Yeah, you could go back to right there.
Later date.
Okay.
So yeah, so this one is they did have mentioned that they have a free update, right? Leading so you could go under the sea. But also this one is a expansion pass. I found out the price for this expansion pass, which they do have part 1, August 2026, and then part 2 it will be later 2026, and then the part 3 will be later in 2027. And the price for this expansion pass is $34.99.
So it is a little bit up there in pricing, but if you're a dedicated fan of the game, that might be up your alley. Something for you to decide. There is like Evan said, there is a free update, but that's coming at a later time. So you have to wait on that one. But yeah, so that's up your alley, and
Yeah, we usually don't like to bring bad news, but if we see, and this is why on the community post I tend to let you guys know about anything that is on sale, and so that you guys could save money. And talking about save money, I noticed, and then I think Danny and I pointed out, we talked about it. It was like, wow. So lately, for Nintendo AAA games, so far now, that if you pre-order it, you save $10. And for the games that is coming up, which is Star Fox, which is at the end of this month, and then Splatoon Raider next month, if you pre-order it, the physical, actually you get $10 off now. But then after the game launches, it's gonna go back to full price. So I've been putting in community posts, so hopefully help you guys save some money.
So especially if you know first-party Nintendo games primarily are on the full on the game card. So if you're into that, like myself, I'm very into that. And you want to save some money, definitely check the community post for Evelyn and myself. And you pre-order it, you get it at a much more discounted price. Versus you wait later on, it's gonna go up. So keep an eye on that. That's just a hint for you guys if you want to save a little money. I'm sure you guys want to play games, right? It's an expensive hobby, so you definitely want to save as much as you can. All right.
Micro S, yes, I will keep an eye. I haven't posted it because the price is not pretty. Every time I see available, I show the price to Danny. Then he's like, "Oh no, it's too expensive." So if we think that it's too expensive, we don't even try because I want you guys to save money. Danny, he knows more about technology stuff, and then he said, "No, just wait a little bit." And then if he thinks it's a good deal, then I definitely will share with you guys.
Right. I think my opinion on about that is this though. Obviously, the games are a lot bigger compared to the original Switch, and everyone's gonna need storage.
Yes,
I say save your money. There's not a lot of games overall for Nintendo Switch 2. If you can, and just follow, and this is my method of doing it. I always have a philosophy of saying, do not spend money where you don't have to. Get the game physically. Get the game on card. Like if you play primarily first party Nintendo games, you're pretty much good to go. Well, maybe except Pokopia.
Pokopia is not on the cards.
Right. So get the game physically on card. So obviously you just put the card in and you're good to go. You don't have to download anything extra, except maybe an update or whatever the case is, but it's small. Versus you download a full game. Like I don't. Some of the games are like over 100 gigabytes.
It's gonna go by fast.
It's gonna go by very fast. Yeah. It's like 256 gigabytes on the Switch, and you don't even get all of 256. Part of it is taken off from the format and maybe the OS and whatever the case is. I don't know. I'm just making things on top of my head. So the way I approach it, get the game physically on card, that full on card, and then you don't have to worry about getting an SD Express card. They're very expensive, especially with the NAND flash storage situation. It's very hard to come by, and obviously supply is in strain right now because of the way the the world is right now. I'm not gonna say what it is, but just don't have to get it. Don't even bother with that. Just get the game physically. Just wait for the game physically drop for pre-order. Not only are you saving money on the pre-order down the line, you also have to save money not buying an SD Express card. And plus, I always encourage you, do not buy a small one. Don't get a 256. Yeah. Don't get a 512. That's not going to go anywhere. It goes away so quick that it's not worth your time. I'd even bother going with a lower capacity SD Express card. That's just my take on that. But if you want to get a 256, it's not gonna last you. I think Final Fantasy, the remakes and the rebirths, they're over 100 gigs.
Yeah,
over 100. One game.
Yeah,
really not gonna last you. So
yeah. I mean, if you prefer buying the digital, then you have to spend that extra money on the SD card. But if you're paying for the digital game same price as physical. So if you buy physical, you don't even have to spend the extra money on the SD card. In fact, you save the extra money and buy more games physically. So they are big, and it's because and this is only the first year Nintendo Switch 2. So imagine later it's gonna be more game, and then you're gonna be either have to spend more money buy more SD card, and they are expensive.
They are very very expensive. Like, I know convenience is a factor, and many of you guys, the human nature wants convenience. No matter what, it will trump me saying, get physical, whatever the case is. It will always trump it. Convenience will always be a factor. But I'm empowering you guys to think of it this way. By buying the game physically, you save your money from having to force yourself buying an SD card, and you get to own the game. The game is all yours. You do what you want with it. Give it to your friends or your siblings or your kids down the line. Whatever you want. You can give it to me if you want. I'll take it. But you can't really give a digital game. You're tied to their ecosystem. If the game doesn't exist, the game don't exist for you. Plain and simple. And you have to keep spending money for SD cards. And that's extra cost for you, where you shouldn't have to spend money to just play a game. That's my take on that. All right, there we go. Okay, let's continue. Next game. This is the exclusive game that was announced way back from a previous Nintendo Direct. It's called The Dust Bloods. It's made by the same team that does Elden Ring. And I don't know much about this. Obviously, I don't think anyone knows about it, but it's a very dark type of RPG, action RPG type of game. I'll play the trailer here. It almost looked like Castlevania.
At first, when they showed this part, I'm like, wait, it's not.
I don't know this game. That's why I'm like, this is Castlevania, maybe? But when I saw this, like, this, not really, maybe. Yeah.
I thought, okay, this is not Castlevania.
Like, where's the whip? There's no whip. Yeah.
You're finally here. Worthy spirit.
From Software.
Okay.
The closed network test. All right, so that's in this summer of 2026. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna leave it to Evelyn. Give you details.
I think that was mostly the detail for
That's mostly the detail, right?
Yeah.
We don't have much. You just have a little clip. They didn't really say much about this game. All you know that if you played From Software games before, like Elden Ring, the Souls type of games, you know what you get into. They're difficult to play. It's an RPG action type of game. I don't know if it's an RPG in general, but that's what Elden Ring is about.
Exclusively Nintendo Switch 2.
And it's exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. So obviously, if you like a challenge and you want to tell the developers you like this type of game coming to the platform, this is the game to get. And I always say, like, if there's an exclusive game, like Orbitals and this game, support it. And they see the potential of bringing more titles to Nintendo Switch platform instead of somewhere else. You know? And if you only have Nintendo Switch 2, you're right at home, right? All right, next game. So this is another franchise. I'm not totally familiar with it, but there are some people who are very passionate about it. It's Dragon's Dogma. It is a game that was released on other platforms. So I'll play a trailer for that. And it's made by Capcom, right?
Capcom is rocking it this year.
Capcom's rocking it this year. Yeah. It's not rocking for me. I got scared, playing Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. Ooh. You see the snow just roll on you?
Yeah.
You shall not harm the arisen.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool. It sort of give me like a little Monster Hunter
Hunter, right?
vibe to it. Yeah.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The truth behind Norgan's downfall is at hand. I can feel it.
Nice.
Dragon's Dogma, Dark Horizon 2. All right, so that's the title for it. Did they give you a date on this? Oh, actually, there's a little more.
This one, yeah, I think there's a date.
Arisen.
Ooh.
'Tis a burden I alone must shoulder.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's October 9th of this year. So, you have to make the decision if this is your type of game, and it looks like a well-developed world, and
it looks good.
Little Monster, it looks very well done. Look like runs really competent on the Nintendo Switch 2 from what I see from the trailer. So this is another Souls type of game. Very difficult, but it's like get good, another get good, right? And this one's a complete edition. And I think Evelyn,
yes.
I guess I'll play trailer
and
then Evelyn will give you the details on that. It's an M-rated game, so I'm sure you guys are adults. This is from a Korean studio.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And that is the complete edition.
Oh, right there, yeah.
So that's available August 6th, 2026.
Yes, but August 6th, I found out that that's digital. And on physical will be October 2nd. But the physical is a full game on card.
Full game on the card. So I was talking about saving money. This is one of those games that will save you money. I applaud them from bringing the game fully on the card. So you buy this game, you own it, you plug it in. Well, plug it in. No, put it in. You don't plug anything in. You put it in, and you're good to go. No download needed. Or maybe updates, whatever. I'm not gonna say
so
not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're very happy about that
Yes.
because lately, to be honest, guys, there was a lot of GameCube card, and not a lot of people is a big fan of that. And lately, there has been games that have been announced as full game on card. And when it's that full game on card, you definitely see those games on Danny's game room shelf for sure. So Danny was very happy. This one is. And yeah, for the most part, I will let you guys know when I put in a community post. I'll tell you guys if it's a game key card or not. So that way you guys
know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah, you get it and you're good to go.
Yes. All right, that's everything, right?
For that, yes.
Okay, so next one, now colorful. I'm gonna do the typical Nintendo transition. We went from like dark games, and all of a sudden, boom, you got some bright, colorful stuff here.
We're doing that.
We're doing that today. And sometimes the transition is very jarring. Like my eyes, my pupil has to like open up or close or contract based on the game, you know.
So I'm excited for this one because I never played Rayman. So like we gave the speech earlier saying that expand your horizon. So I'm really looking forward to this one.
All right, I'm gonna play a trailer.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hey, you know, right? For the for you OGs. Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
This reminds me of the game we played before. The one
Runner,
yeah.
indie game.
An indie game.
Yes, all right. You know. MC Hammer, right?
Oh, yeah. It looks fun.
Yes, it looks fun. Colorful. And this one is October 1st.
For Halloween.
It's for Halloween. So I think it worked well. It was Halloween,
Yeah, the music's lit.
Yeah. Rayman, what can I say? If you play the OG games, like I think the last Rayman game I played was on the Nintendo 64. I forgot the name of the title.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know it's been a long time.
I know you have them in the collection because when I cataloged, I saw it, but I never really watched you play.
Yeah. 64. That was a 3D platformer, Rayman. And then there's one that came out on the Wii or something like that. And then they re-released it on different platforms later on. I forgot the name, but if you know,
I'm so already with the music.
So,
I'm good.
It looks fun, colorful, platforming. You play Rayman games before, you know what you're getting into.
You can't touch this.
Can't touch this. I'm touching the game. Okay. All right. Now, we're contrasting again. This is some dark, action-packed, get good game. What's always the chance that this is the get good part? Yeah, right. Kind of getting good here. So I want to contrast it all. There's Devil May Cry, a very familiar genre, serious and action genre that people play over the years. It's the 5th entry. This has been on competing platform for a while, but if you never played it, or maybe you want to play it on the go, this is maybe a good option for you. So this is Devil May Cry 5, Devil Hunter Edition.
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills.
Action fans, this is for you.
High-octane combat at 60 frames per second.
60 frames per second.
And handheld mode. Plus additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included.
Ooh, the reflection.
Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd.
Wow, the music's slick.
Yeah, right?
So there you go. The date is there. Is I believe it's only digital.
Only digital, right?
Oh,
that's unfortunate. You have to use that SD card,
I think you're gonna save all your.
Gotta save the SD card. If you're into this one, unfortunately, it's only a digital version. If there's anything changes with that, we'll let you know. But yeah, this is a case where you're gonna have to download. You're gonna have to delete your games and then put this thing on for the time being, and then that's what I encourage you guys to do as well. Like I do not endorse buying any SD card at the current moment because it's just too expensive.
It's too expensive.
Don't even bother. No size. Just at the moment, just delete your games and then hopefully you don't forget about it and then revisit them down the line. But don't forget the games that you have hopefully maybe something comes back down in sanity, right? With prices.
Hopefully, if we do see anything sell, then we'll let you know. And who knows, Black Friday, who knows? But at the moment, just go for the physical better, and then that way you save money. But this, unfortunately, is just
it's just digital.
we have a friend that played it on the computer platform. But the moment they heard it that it's coming to Nintendo Switch 2, and it's like, oh, I'm definitely getting it again. I don't mind replaying it again. Because just the fact that you could just play on the go. So I think you want to try a different experience, I guess.
Right.
So, yeah.
But a game like this, bigger screen.
Oh, yeah.
More engaging. That's what I say. Okay, next game. RPG time. A little contrast, man. The colors, it pops. All right, so this is another cool game. It's from Atlas, a company that's owned by Sega. If you don't know, Sega and Atlas are together. It's Metaphor ReFantazio, and this developed by the people who are responsible for the Persona series. So a lot of them came together, different Persona games came together and created this unique RPG. And if you're not familiar with it, maybe you're not, because it's new in general for all platforms. But it was on a computing platform in the past. It just came now to the Switch.
So Danny was really excited and was really wanted to play it on the computer platform. And I said, oh, then get it, right? And then Danny's like, nah, I'm going to wait. I'm sure it's going to come to Nintendo Switch too. And the funny thing is that at that time we were in Japan and they were promoting it everywhere. They had when you go to those retail store, they have big images and it was merch all over. And I was like, come on, Danny, you want to get Metaphor? You could play it. And he said, nah, I'm waiting. And then there you go. It was announced.
All right, so I'm going to play this trailer. Everyone's right about that though. I was thinking about it hard.
Yeah. You know what? I think you have a picture.
I think so.
Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across.
You'll like the story. It's really engaging.
With compelling characters along the way.
You love this game.
Stand in your path.
Atlas is pretty good in telling story.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates and strange beasts.
You know how Atlas is, the stylish menu system.
I love it.
And change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th.
November 12th this year. So maybe it's up your alley if you're an RPG fan. I always say I wait for Atlas games because they tend to re-release the game with I gave the analogy of Persona 5 and then they'll come out we're coming out with something extra. We go Persona 5 Royal, something extra.
It is.
Yeah. They did that for Shin Megami Tensei and all that. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just wait for this. I was hoping they'll add the ultimate edition or something like that. And then that's where I end up getting the game. But this is Metaphor ReFantazio. I think it's as is. So this is probably the time for me to dive in and play it. And you can see Ars is all on board on that. So you know the deal. So this is simple. Just November 12th this year. So up your alley. Something to play. All right, this is another colorful game, Donkey Kong DK Challenge. So
yes.
So this is I think this is available. You just have Nintendo Switch Online, right?
Yes. It's a limited time event, so I guess.
So you just play while it's available.
Oh,
it reminds me of the Super Mario 35.
Yes.
The game that everyone dies on the first Goomba. I always make fun of that.
It's gonna be until September 1st.
Yeah, September 1st. So I'll play a trailer. So in case you forgot what this is all about.
Challenge barrels in.
I'm excited for this one.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2. The limited time DK Challenge.
Limited time. They stamped that limited right there.
My favorite game.
Available with Nintendo Classics.
Oh, I played this one recently.
You can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards.
Ah.
And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges.
So you have to have Donkey Kong Bonanza to get this part.
Yes.
Try out ones geared for beginners. Or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch.
Now, this one looks fun here.
Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch
right there, guys.
on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch.
You know, sometimes I don't know how to access these things.
Danny just asked me yesterday.
Starting later today.
I really didn't know how to
Danny
access
asked
this.
me yesterday. I was like, Danny, is there a Nintendo Switch on my icon?
Oh, okay. Because you know me, I didn't play them too much. So-
But anyway, we didn't play it.
Yeah.
He didn't play it.
Yeah.
We probably come back on a stream.
So
and play on
yeah,
stream.
so I definitely want to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me, right? Yeah, limited time thing. So
Yeah,
that
limited
time frame.
time.
So definitely check that out if that interests you. And if you have Nintendo Switch Online, it's kind of essentially paid already. So give it a go.
And you only have until September 1st.
Yeah. All right. So continue. Donkey Kong. This is
Bonanza.
Bonanza. So this is like a little
Collab
with
with
Mario with the 40th anniversary. I'll play the trailer.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario.
So you have to have the Emerald Rush DLC for this.
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins.
I didn't look carefully until I saw this Pauline dressing up as Luigi.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Just the outfit, the hat.
Question blocks and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, that's cool.
This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with a.
So there are 4 different waves, like they were saying, you're seeing here, and it's in different time periods. So if you have the DLC, this is might be. I'm gonna move myself for a second here because in case you guys see it. So yeah, there are different waves for this. So if you have the DLC, you can check it out. It is a separate thing. It's not included. Yeah, I'll do that, right? Anything else you need to add?
Oh yeah. So in order for you to play this, you have to be in the main game though.
You
have to beat the main game.
You have to beat the main game,
and it'll show up.
Yeah. So obviously you're wondering like how to access it. Not the Nintendo Switch on.
Oh no, that's
different.
This is booting up your Donkey Kong Bonanza game.
I was confused because they showed
Yes.
these 2 side by side. The presentation, I was like, how do you get here and there? And everyone kind of clarified that for me. Yeah. All right. And all right, so we go to the next one.
Colorful.
Ooh, we're very, very colorful here. And so this is Dragon Quest Monsters. And I'll play a trailer for that. So some of you guys may be new to Dragon Quest. Let's give you a feel of it. Well, this is the monsters part of it.
Yeah.
Monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of
Hey everyone. Looking forward to some of those games that interest me, including Kingdom Hearts.
Hey
By the
John,
way,
thank you so much.
Danny,
I will be
any
with you in a
plans on
second.
Playing modern Resident Evil games outside the live stream.
I see. I'll answer you.
Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
The Dragon Quest always have the nice music.
Yeah.
And that's not all. Synthesize 2 monsters to create more powerful allies.
Yes.
Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling.
It looks
Different
charming.
environments.
Mhm. Oh, this one's both. You can both.
Wizard World.
So
both Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yes.
I believe I did put in the community post that it was available to pre-order. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition is game key card. And, the Nintendo Switch one is
OG card.
OG card.
So something like this, I tend, if you're wondering what I tend to do in my decision in getting a game, I tend to get the original Switch version if it's not too drastic of performance. But usually it's because if you're playing the original Switch version on the Switch 2, it's kind of smoothed out. You may not get the full whatever the enhancement may get. Like, I don't know about this one, like it was like a 60 frame or something like that, but I sometimes have to judge it to myself. I'm saying, like, is this game really necessary for me to play 60 frames? Like, if I was playing Xenoblade, I need 60 frames. There's no question about that, which it is on the Switch 2. But a game like this, I don't think it needs it. It'd be nice, but it's not something necessary. So I'd rather have the ability to own the game and also have the game readily available. Like, it's put in the card and play anytime. So yeah, that's how I view of it. So depending on the situation, if it was me, I would probably get the Switch version and play on the Switch 2 for this title. And then of course the Switch 2 version, Evelyn saying it is game key card only. And if you've never played a Dragon Quest game, give this maybe a chance. My first Dragon Quest game that I really got hands on is weirdly Dragon Quest Builders 2. Yeah. I just got hooked on it. The music just caught on me. I don't know what it is. And you know me, I'm not a Minecraft type of guy, and I started building stuff. And
he was.
Yeah, I went on for like a while. I never played on stream, but I did play quite a bit on my own, and I had a lot of fun. I kind of got into the character and stuff. And then if this maybe interests you, try out the mainline Dragon Quest games as well. John came in earlier. Thank you for the 78 months. Good to see you. Hey everyone, looking forward to some of these games that interest me, including Kingdom Hearts. We have a Kingdom Hearts fan. All right. Join one. By the way, Danny, any plans on playing modern Resident Evil games outside the live stream? I think you want to rewind the stream a little bit. I give a whole entire thing about it, about Resident Evil.
That was the towards the beginning.
I think you should rewind it and watch that part. I gave a whole thing about it. Let's just say, from playing in a dark room, it gets a little freaky. That's all I'll leave it at that, right? All right, moving on to the next one. Final Fantasy Resonance. I actually didn't expect this one. It has this 2D HD graphics that start off with Octopath Traveler from Square Enix, and it brings back a lot of the Final Fantasy classic characters in one game. At first I was a little confused. I thought it was maybe like a mobile game, but it's Nintendo's platform, the Nintendo Direct. So I was like, okay, it should not be. This is available on both original Switch and Switch 2. I'm gonna play a trailer for that and get you guys a view of it if you forgot what this game is about.
The first Final Fantasy in HD 2D.
First in HD 2D. I see some Vivi lookalikes from Final Fantasy 9. Vivi, the mage.
Classic tale of crystals with a new twist.
You can't have a Final Fantasy without the summons and the crystals.
Shrouded in darkness, seeks to shatter the 8 crystals that sustain.
See, crystals.
Yeah, true.
As a knight of the realm, you set out on a journey to protect
Chocobo. Yeah.
Encounter allies bound by a shared fate. Explore fantastic lands.
It looks good.
The ship, the flying ship. Yep.
Perils along the way. Uncover the secrets of the past as you discover the truth of this world. Summon new strength from outside.
Ooh, is that Shiva? Odin?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a Final Fantasy fanatic back there. Yeah.
Final Fantasy Resonance, coming October 22nd, 2026.
Ah. Yeah, these are the classic characters I was mentioning. squall from 8, 6, 7. I love the music. All right, so this one's available of October 22nd of this year. It hits me all the time I hear that tune from Uematsu, right?
I know.
Uematsu-san.
And also this one is both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. And the Nintendo Switch 2 is a game key card.
Yeah, Switch 2 is game key card.
And then the Nintendo Switch is the OG card.
But in a case like this, again, I will more likely get it on the original Switch and play it on the Switch 2. This is another type of game that I don't think it matters too much to get that extra performance if there is one. I can't confirm from the footage. They more like shown it on the Switch 2 version, but just get on the Switch. You should be fine. that's how I would roll on this one here as well. But it looks fantastic. I think if you're into Final Fantasy, the OG one, like turnstile type of play, and you get to see familiar characters, and there's also new characters as well, I'm sure, and up your alley. I think the HD 2D graphics, it looks beautiful even now. So there you go. I mean, it's awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else to add on this one?
No, not to this one.
Not this one. All
Are
right.
you ready?
Are you ready? So I think someone is gonna be very happy for the next one here. So this is Deltarune. I don't know if you were expecting this for me to present this one on this Nintendo Direct Talk presentation. Okay. If you guys enjoyed this Direct Talk type of style of video, make sure to leave a thumbs up on this live stream. Let Evelyn and I know, and then we'll continue down the line. Any kind of like big news or announcements or something you want to discuss is more like a multi-log. I don't know. There's not two people talking. It's like us talking to you guys, all you guys. Definitely give us a thumbs up, or even put in the chat. Let me know, and then we'll work things out in the future to continue this series for Direct Talk. I'm bringing it back, but it's gonna evolve different things that we'll talk about. All right, so this is Deltarune. Next one, I'll play the trailer for it.
I recognize her. Really? No, the Deltarune.
Mm-hmm. So the music is always cool because it's Toby Fox.
Yeah, this is good. Chapter 5 is waiting.
All right, so it's a very short trailer, and it's launching June 24th as a free update to Deltarune. If you have Deltarune, you're getting this for free.
Either Switch, Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, so I don't think it matters what system you play on this one.
It's free.
It's free if you got the game already, so you're good to go and enjoy it. You know this game is a very popular series for some reason. I'm not going to deny, I don't know anything about it because I never played the original, but I know it's very popular. Toby Fox is involved in it. He's a very popular guy. He did make music for Smash Brothers, if you don't know. And he worked with other developers in various functions and stuff like that. So this is his baby making this game. So up your alley, definitely check it out.
All right, but then after June, starting June 24, you better show up on stream though.
I know, because ours disappears when something Deltarune comes in. Not that I blame you, but it's cool. Yeah. You enjoy the game. That's all that matters, right? Okay, so next one. So this is really nice. I was not expecting Muramasa Revenant Blades. So a history about this in this game. I owned the original on the Wii. It was kind of like my first foray into Vanillaware games. They're just a developer that's passionate about creating their game, their style, and their artwork is phenomenal. And this is more like akin to what I like action type of RPG, I guess you want to call it, or just an action game in general. This is an action game mostly, and beautiful art style. So I'm gonna play trailers. I'm gonna elaborate in a little bit on this.
Wow.
Deep in Japan's past, 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
I still have some unfinished business.
Momohime. That's one of the characters you play.
Let's show them we farmers have spirit.
You sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
Improve your skills. Cut down
The RPG part.
battle after battle with moments
Skill tree.
of respite. An action RPG for the
Yeah.
ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
All right, so this one next year early. I was really happy to see it. I played a bit of it on the Wii, and to see it in HD like this and a nice presentation. It's like so sharp and modern. Like, dang, this is really. You can see the artwork is really nice, and that's what Vanilla is known for. It's just artwork just stands out on its own. It's just it's hand done. And the gameplay is fun, so give this a play. I highly recommend it. Anything else on that?
Yes, it is gonna be available on both Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. And the good news is it's gonna be full game on card on the Nintendo Switch 2.
You heard that, guys? So you want to see like full game on card? This is the game Vanilla knows. And it's from Marvelous. Marvelous is very good at it. Their games are very good at putting the whole game on the card. They did that for what is that game? Oh my goodness, the mech game. I forgot the game that they made. They released it during the launch of the Switch, but there was a mech game. I forgot what was the name. I blanked out right now. What I can't think of right now. But yeah, this is a full game on card for the Switch 2. But if you play on the Switch, I think you're totally fine either way. So definitely enjoy it. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, so I'll definitely let you guys know when it's available to pre-order.
No, not 13 Sentinels. There's another one. It's like from Marvelous, so it's not from Vanillaware. 13 Sentinels is another Vanillaware game I highly enjoyed and I recommend as well. I played it on stream. Great story. Really, even Master Sakurai loves the game.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, he loves it. Even Yoko Taro loves the game too, and I loved it. Hey, this is awesome. Yeah. All right, one final game, a little colorful. Rhythm Heaven Groove. This is quirky. I just love it. I don't know what it is. It's one of those I said I don't really play portable, and this is actually one of those few that I played on the Nintendo DS.
Really?
Real OG DS. I didn't know what to think of it when I first popped it in. I was like, what the heck is it? It's a rhythm game, and it just has this quirky, addictive sound to it. And they changed the rhythm. It's not just steady like you flick your style. Remember stylus?
Right.
The old days was stylus. Like doop, doop, boop, and then you have to doop, doop, and then they change the rhythm and something. I don't know. You have to kind of play it to get. But I definitely will showcase this as the game comes out and you can understand a little
It's gonna be my first rhythm game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's July, yeah. So
yeah.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
That's when you will hit the A right there. You have to feel the rhythm.
Groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now.
Hey?
Boy.
Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock...
I like how they're doing dances.
For example...
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
So that is
Finally,
a
you are
RPG.
Go
Like an
forward,
RPG.
magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. cast a fire spell with BA.
BA.
And a healing spell with B down A.
Oh boy.
B down A. Like that.
B down A.
Really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup.
Oh no.
Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
this is it. We're gonna.
Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack.
Oh man, team up.
Up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing
Local.
and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3
Local, local play.
Yeah, on one system. That's what I saw.
3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo.
You see, you have to jump with
Yeah.
windshield.
That's so funny.
And groove.
All right, so that's available July 2nd, 2026. It's not a Wario game. Just don't think it's like a WarioWare type of game. It's not. It's actually totally not. I want to make that clear because some things may look like Wario, but it's actually opposite of that.
So this one, they originally announced a Nintendo Switch game, right?
Yes.
But then it says here like it's also play on Nintendo Switch too.
Yes.
So we're good.
So you're good. This is a full game on a card. Don't matter what.
Game card.
I see some of your comments here. You played a handheld game. What? I know. It's so rare. It's not common. I'm telling you, it's not common. Yeah, Daemon X Machina is the one I was. Yeah, good reference. That's from Marvelous, the game that the mech game. It's full game on a card. And that's,
very handful at the beginning of the Nintendo Switch 2 launch. It was that one that it was full game on card, and I believe there's another one. I think it's Cyberpunk.
Yes.
That's it. Not many were full game on card.
Yeah. What is this? A game I was looking forward to, John. All right, is like you have no rhythm. You gotta get good. You gotta get good.
I never play any rhythm game, so this is gonna be our first one. But we're gonna get good. Orange, come on, we got this.
So yeah, I think that's all of
Yes,
the
that's all.
games for. I'm gonna go to the full screen in a sec. Yeah, we're back to Splatoon music in the background. I hope you guys enjoyed this small presentation info. Evelyn's providing the information, and I'll give you my thoughts of each game shown here today. I had to put all the presentation together to kind of like flow, and then Evelyn know what she's gonna talk about as well. So if you guys like this kind of format, like give you like a little information and kind of give you my thoughts on different ones, and also you guys sharing your feelings about certain topics and things, and this is where I get to talk directly to you guys, kind of give you my honest opinion. I always do, but I get a little bit more in depth when it comes to these NintendoCade Direct Talk segments on the channel. We've done this in the past, and we're gonna bring it back if you guys are interested. So thumbs up this live stream and let us know if you haven't done it yet.
Yeah, let us know because you know usually Nintendo Direct we do the live reaction with you guys and then we read the comments, but especially this one, it was so many games, so much information. Then I figured that okay, there's some information I want to let you guys know, and I could put in the comment post, but I know gamers sometimes don't like to read. And I told Daniel, I was like, you know what, I could still put in a comment post to remind you guys, but also if we bring it back as a NintendoCade Direct Talk, kind of let you guys know we watch it together, and then Danny besides because the direct we can't give you much info because they're gonna be after playing the next game, the next announcement, right? So in here we were able to pause it and then we give our thoughts and you guys ask question. We had topic like for example SD card. Some of you may consider buying the physical versus keep spending money on the SD card, so that kind of thing that you might not thought. And then like I will always say, there's no dumb question. You guys just ask because sometimes you might not know, and this is why.
Then think about something about it. We had a different conversations today, but hopefully it resonates somewhat and make you more informed about making your decisions on your how you handle yourself or think about gaming as in general, or even apply it to anything outside of that. Give you guys a value of something from this live stream. and hopefully you got something out of it today.
Yeah. So make sure keep an eye on community posts because that's where I'm going to share any deal. And when I put on sale, that means it's on sale, and then maybe you should get it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put something that is not on sale, and unless it's hard to get, it's collected edition, limited edition, then do put it. I'm not gonna do a live stream for pre-order items, but keep an eye on community posts. So that way you can get the latest deal, update, news, anything related. And then of course leave a comment if you have any question. That way we'll get back to you.
I gotta be honest, those modern Resident Evil games scare me good, but I was able to finish 7, 8, 9. I mean, some people just enjoy being scared. I don't understand.
That's enjoyment.
I see a good feedback here. Thank you so much, Nolax. I hope you're glad you enjoyed. Okay. I would like more of this too from Jordan. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. All right. So, 9 has the best Leon. Too scary. I can't play. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe you see then. I don't know. I don't know if Danny will play the remake one.
Yeah. At the very least, I could pop in the old one and you're just like, this is not scary, Danny.
Hey, but it counts. This is where it all begins.
Yeah.
It started from the OG one. Yeah, you gotta have to appreciate and revisit the OG ones.
All right.
But
true classics.
Right. But thank you so much, everyone, for the feedback. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope it helped you guys.
Yeah. Again, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.